All right. Let's see here. Smiling Turtle says that alarm reminds me to move my sprinkler. How are you doing, Smiling Turtle? So I placed my order. I'm waiting for it to get here because strangely enough, I've gotten requests to just have my lunch, or I guess I should say a very late lunch, on camera. Smiling Turtles has just got off work. Well, I'm glad you decided to join the live stream. So yeah, tell everyone I'm live right now. I sent the link to my Discord server, so we shall see. All right, Mo is here. You know what? Let me see if let me go to, hang on. Let me text Keanu. Are you on Discord? I am streaming right now if you wanna join. Mo says he's gonna live stream after. I've never heard of someone live streaming before. We got 6 viewers in the chat room right now. We got 2 views right now. That's so confusing. It says 2 views, but then it says 6 concurrent. I guess concurrent is the one I gotta stick with. All right. So I'm wondering how many people will get on here, because normally whenever I'm eating anything, the views tend to double or triple. Thomas says, what was your order from Buffalo Wild Wings? So they had a special going on where they had 20 boneless wings plus a side of French fries for $20. It's the best deal I've found. I haven't eaten anything all day, so we'll see where this goes. Yep, Thomas, it's definitely a good deal. Yeah, I was just watching different Ace Frehley interviews the other day. Because, yeah, and Ace Frehley's funeral was yesterday, I believe, and all 3 surviving original KISS members, Peter Criss, Paul Stanley, and Gene Simmons, they were there. So it was nice to know that they were there to pay respects to their original bandmate. Because KISS was going to have the Kennedy Center. They were going to have that deal is still going on, Mo. So they were going to have the Kennedy Center honors in December. That's the same thing that Paul McCartney... Let me see. It's the same thing that Paul McCartney... And, come on. Let me see. Is it coming? All right, they are 4 minutes away. Good to see. It's the same thing that Paul McCartney and... and Led Zeppelin. I remember they had a Kennedy Center Honors tribute event going on, and now KISS is going to have the same thing. So there's going to be lots of, people there paying tribute to KISS. Probably lots of bands that will be there performing KISS songs. And the one thing that I'm really hoping is they have a nice tribute to Ace, because Ace was so excited that it was happening. They were going to be there and he was going to reunite. see and have, we were going to have all 4 original Kiss members side by side. Now it's just sad that can never happen, but it'll be nice to see Paul and Gene and Peter side by side. Oh, see. Midnight Sun says, greetings. Hopefully all is well. First time catching you live. Peace and prosperity be with you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just getting ready to have some Buffalo Wild Wings right now. Oh, you're on. Shit. Okay. Hey, Yarchi Duke, welcome to the stream. All right, let me go and find Keanu. We are going to add him to this call right now. I need to make sure that the microphone, yeah, we're good. Hey. Oh shit, you are extremely quiet. Hang on, I don't know if that's on your end or mine. Oh, you're perfect. I can hear you now.
Is it good now? Okay.
Give me one.
I haven't used this mic in a while, actually. I need
to adjust it, actually. There we go. Yeah, that was a little too loud. I had adjusted the other one, but I haven't used my condenser in a while.
I see.
I'm also only wearing one earbud. I have one earbud to my right for the stream, for the computer, basically. And then my other earbud is... oh, actually, hold on. Let me... All right, I had to turn down the other mic. That way there was no interference. And then my other earbud is actually my AirPod, which I have for the visualizers that I'm working on right now. I actually just got done with the one for Rebirth. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with that one. I mean, keep in mind, these are just visualizers, not music videos, but
yeah,
each song has its own unique look to it, and I think it kind of adds to like the feel, the vibes of each track.
I think the Buffalo Wild Wings is here now. Let me see.
Oh yeah, you can go get that real quick. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, they're.
Oh yeah, rest in peace, Ace. Also, Mo, I just saw your message, but I see you're in the chat. So, hello, how is your Friday going?
You gotta love it when the Uber Eats driver is asking for the gate code, even though I always leave it in the delivery instructions. Oh boy.
Yeah, I remember I used to have to do that all the time back at my old apartments.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it wasn't too bad, but yeah, there'd be some times where there's some annoying occurrences with that whole thing. But yeah, how's it going, Mo? Happy, well, at least for me, happy Scorpio season. Yesterday was, I'm not a big zodiac guy. I'm not big on the astrology signs, but I like being a Scorpio. I think it's pretty
All right,
cool.
Keanu, keep them entertained while I get the bag, as the NBA 2K players like to say.
Get the bag. Okay, I see there's some drivers, delivery drivers or dashers, Uber Eaters, Grub Hubbers, Postmaters. Oh, even though Postmate barely exists as it is anymore because Uber bought them out. I still see it from time to time, even when I work at Potbelly. I work at a nice little sandwich shop. I'm one of the managers there. But yeah, while he's gone, I should let people know. So yes, at Spider-Mist, that is my main social media tag. However, if you want to find my YouTube page, I know MrGamingGuitarist shared it many times.
All right, it's time to make a cramped space even more cramped.
Because somebody took the Spider-Mist name.
I got the bag.
My YouTube account.
I got the bag.
Yeah, YouTube definitely has Uber has a bit of a monopoly. Dang, got a big bag. I actually got some Papa John's today. They had a really good deal on Uber, like 40% off items. Well, no, it wasn't 40% off. It was a buy one get one. There was one that was doing 40% off. I think it was Domino's. But I got Papa John's because they had those garlic dips, and so I really wanted to try them. So that
I need
precisely
some
what I
more
did.
room.
That being said, for those that don't know, I think I just started mentioning it in the Discord in the self promo tab. But I do have a new album coming out. It's coming out officially on the 30th. I know most new albums usually come out on the 31st, but I really did.
Of course, you can't have all that chicken without having some vegetables, as Wolfgang Puck would say.
I don't want to release it on Halloween because it would have just got lost in the shuffle. But I also did it because when I had my 5th birthday party, it was actually on the 30th, which is actually it's actually on the actual tape that I've used in the teasers leading up to my album. But also because the 30th, Florence and the Machine is actually releasing their new album. I don't know if Florence and the Machine is considered a band or if it's just like Florence using that name for her music project, but however you want to describe it, that's when Florence and the Machine's album comes out, and they're actually touring next year. They're for once, a musical act is actually coming to Houston, which is really nice. So she is coming through to Houston. She's doing arenas on this tour, which is really cool. I imagine she got a bit of a Taylor Swift boost out of her feature on the Tortured Poets Department album. So good for her. I've always liked Florence. But yeah, that aside, I wanted to release it a day before. I feel like that was the best case scenario because of the significance behind my 5th birthday.
Okay.
I'm releasing the album on that day. But yes, it's 20 tracks. It is about 1 hour 38 minutes long. It's a very long album. It's a double album basically. It's the longest album I've ever made. But if you are interested in my music, if you go to at Spiderman94, or you can just look up Spiderman94 and I'll pop up. All of my music is on there. Every single one of my full-length albums, my EPs, my singles, and it's all under one playlist.
Yeah.
Plus, there's some other various things.
So I just listened. Sorry, I was about to.
Time Machine does come out. Oh no, you're good. Oh, I like the way they do their packaging. I don't think they did that when I ordered last year. But
wait a minute. How you're a vegetarian? How the hell can you eat at Buffalo Wild Wings? Do they have tofu wings?
Cauliflower wings.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what? I completely forgot about
They're
that.
actually really good.
They are okay.
Really good.
So we got some wings here. I mean, some fries here.
I like those cheddar bites too. But yes. I'm trying to. Oh no, I did not do the free iced coffee thing, unfortunately. But that would have been nice. I did try that new protein latte thing that Starbucks has. I actually didn't think it was too bad. I haven't tried the matcha one, but I did try the other one. But yeah, when my new album comes out, which is called Time Machine, it is going to have a separate playlist because the whole album. Okay, let's see what Jaron got.
We got the Asian zing, spicy garlic. We got the lemon pepper, the sauce, not the rub version, and then we got some fries. And yeah, you can see them all right there.
Desert heat.
Desert heat. Desert. It's desert heat.
I got one S.
Dumbass.
English is usually good.
That's not.
I've been a little too tapped in on my music. But yeah, it's going to be a separate playlist because, like I said, it is 20 tracks, but also because each track is going to be accompanied by a visualizer. So every track will be separate, which I feel like is the best case scenario because it is a long album. So especially like one track in particular is actually 10 minutes long.
Is that the one called Constellations? That one's very good.
I'm talking about song titles because I actually did release the track list the other day. But Constellations is a instrumental piece that me and my brother worked on. He is credited as a composer. We literally went back and forth on it remotely. He actually did come over one day. Ironically enough, though, he did not like record anything himself, but he, continued to, give tips on like certain things, how we should approach certain things as far as like the sequencing and stuff.
Hey, Keanu,
half of the song is just build up. Half of the song is just build up.
So,
but
I'm gonna do that, guys. There's a Bandcamp Keanu has all his music available on Bandcamp. I'm gonna go over there.
Too. Yes. If you want to pay and support the artists,
Which is something Spotify will never fucking do.
So, for the record, most of the singles are going to be $1. Okay, it's only $1. There are some singles that are actually free for licensing purposes. And then some of the EPs I think are like $3 to $4. I think one's like $2.50 because it's really short, but $3 to $4 I think for the EPs. Every full-length album is $6. I know I used to do $5, but you know, inflation. But yeah, $6. The new album will be $10 though, and the reason why it's gonna be $10 is because it's a double album. It's a very long album, so you have to almost double the price, but not quite, because $12 is kind of hard to convince people to pay. And actually, I actually have to thank your channel, Jaren, because one of your subscribers actually did support one of my releases on Bandcamp.
I see.
He paid the whole 10. This was at the time when my albums were $10.
So
he paid the full 10. Yeah, it was for it was actually when I had Station Hand. I think was the latest release. I think it was before Honor came out. And Honor was the first album that I made with my buddy Abe, who he's an engineer, so he mixes and masters the albums. And he did the same for this album. Now, admittedly,
oh Jesus,
keep in mind now what? Yeah. Now, what you heard, what Jaren has heard, because he has heard the album, he actually heard a very special visual presentation that had like my 5th birthday party footage. Now, admittedly, the footage, well, the whole video is actually only in 720, and that's done intentionally because of the
fucking fly in here.
Of a lo-fi aesthetic. But there is, the official versions though are going to be much. A bit more clear, a bit more detailed. They won't sound too different, but like it's gonna be a bit more, I guess you could say, enhanced once you get your hands on the versions that you'll find on YouTube.
Yep.
But even then, YouTube still, it's not gonna give you like the best quality if you just do it on YouTube, unless you have like the YouTube premium stuff. I know you usually get access to. Probably
YouTube always compresses their audio, so it's never going to sound as good as if you listen to the real thing on Bandcamp.
Yeah, Bandcamp it's going to give you the best. It's going to give you the best.
Thank you so much, Smiling Turtle. Smiling Turtle tipped $5 and said he started eating. Everyone, start super chatting so he can't chew. Thank you so much. Okay, so Yarchi Duke. If you saw me say Jesus Christ earlier, it's because the first one I tasted was the wild flavor. So I believe their flavors, like in the scale of the heat, it goes from, you've got for the original Buffalo Hot style, they got mild, medium, hot, and wild. And I felt like the hot was kind of felt more medium to me. So if I wanted to get something that was really, truly, that felt hot for my taste buds, I had to go one step up from the wild. Now, I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm not gonna get blazing, all right? Blazing is like, the only time I will eat blazing is if I'm a guest on Hot Ones with Sean Evans, all right? That would be the only time I would eat anything that spicy willingly. But this one is like good flavor, you know? So it goes hot, wild, and then blazing. I got the wild. And then the other flavors I got was lemon pepper. I got the Asian Zing, which Asian Zing kind of tastes a lot like, I would say kind of like a sweet and sour Asian style, something you would get at like Panda Express or like the Chinese, at the Chinese food you would get at like a food court at a mall. It's got that type of flavor. And then I also got spicy garlic. And spicy garlic to me it tastes really mild, so I enjoy it because I wanted to get the spicy garlic as more of a, because I usually get garlic parmesan, and while I love that, I wanted to change it up a bit, so I tried the spicy garlic this time. So Keanu, I wanted to ask you, what are your favorite flavors at Buffalo Wild Wings?
There is I think there's this one. I think it's like an Asian based one, but I don't remember.
Oh, Asian Zing. Asian Zing. That's the one.
It's probably Yeah, it's probably the Asian zing. That's
It's the one
probably
that I got.
cauliflower.
Yarchi Duke. No. I didn't get Blazin. I got Wild, which is the one underneath Blazin. Because you're going to have to pay me to eat that fucking Blazin. See,
that would be my go-to.
this is the thing that, Yarchi Duke, blue cheese is the only answer, all right? New Yorkers will tell you that. I am not a New Yorker. I would love to visit there one day. I couldn't imagine living in New York with their tiny-ass apartments that are even smaller than this mobile home. But to quote David Letterman, New York City is heaven to visit, but it's hell to live there. But even I know, in Buffalo, they tell you it's either blue cheese or get the fuck out. Oh, really? Blue cheese is nasty to you. That's, you know what? I think you just have to let it grow on you, because I always preferred ranch over the blue cheese, but now I'm starting to enjoy blue cheese in my more mature years, if you can call 30s your mature years. The taxes are outrageous in New York. I could imagine. Also, I just want to say I've been watching Friends so far, and I fucking love it. I always thought, because I was watching Seinfeld a few years ago, I thought I wouldn't like Friends, but no, I love both. Like, it's possible to enjoy Mac and Windows. It's possible to like Superman and Batman. It's possible to like Star Trek and Star Wars. Smiling Turtle tipped $5 and now eat Blazin'. Well, I can't exactly order the Blazin' right now because I only get the super chat money towards the end of each month. But my next order, I'll get Blazin' and I'll film it for you guys. Keanu, are you still there?
Yeah.
All right. Are you okay if I add Mo to this?
Oh, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have some moments of quiet, what is it? Quiet demonstration as I'm editing some stuff is all. So don't mind me. But I'll chip in from time to time.
All right, Mo, get your ass in here. Uh-oh, that's fucking weird. What did I do? Whoops. Uh-oh, I think I fucked it up. All right. I'm gonna try the lemon pepper right now. Beluga Enjoyer says, I didn't laugh once when you watched the first 2 seasons of Seinfeld. Friends is better. You know, I will say, Friends is making me laugh more than Seinfeld, and I didn't think that was possible because I love Seinfeld as well, but I gotta say, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but my 2 favorites, if I had to separate it between the men and the women, I would say if there was a gun to my head and I could only pick 2 characters, I would pick Chandler and Phoebe. Lemon pepper is pretty good. So Mo, if you're still here, get on Discord. You only eat blue cheese with a hot buffalo? Okay, I see. Yeah. So this one's a spicy garlic now. I haven't had this one in years. Mm-hmm. Hope you're getting sponsorship. No, I'm not getting. No, Buffalo Wild Wings doesn't know that I exist. But I will say, I do enjoy Buffalo Wild Wings over Wingstop. I will say that. But, oh, you used to hate ranch as well? Okay. All right. I'm going to go try out the...
Oh, I see now. Okay.
I see. I'm trying out the Asian... Hey, since... Keanu, since my hands are tied, are you able to text Mo to tell him to get his ass in here?
Oh, yeah, I can text him real quick.
Yeah, because my hands are busy right now.
Yeah, hold on.
Asian Zing. Yep.
All right, let me check. I was wondering if you're able to join the call.
Oh. Mo says, give me... on the YouTube chat, he said, give me 20 minutes doing something and I'll join the call. Next Stop Boys says...
I almost sent that.
Next Stop Boys says, who you got winning the NBA Finals this year? While I would love to see the Rockets go to the finals, honestly, I feel like the more realistic take would be, I think it could go down between the Thunder and the Knicks. What do you think? Do you think that's a realistic finals prediction, Keanu? Having the finals be between the Thunder and the Knicks?
I mean, the competition in the East is... The competition is so weak, dude. Like, I think I will say, though, the Pacers did look pretty impressive, considering that they were going up against the defending champs. And they took them to, second overtime. But the Thunder still finds a way to win these double overtime games. So they definitely have a lot of depth and resiliency, and of course they got the reigning MVP as well. So
yep. And I will also say I feel so stupid when I was hesitant when I heard Kevin Durant was going to join the Rockets. Man, I am eating my hat on that one because it's like, why did I think that wasn't? Why did I think that would have been bad? Because I thought because Jalen Green was the point guard, and I thought because fucking Dylan Brooks was good defensively, I thought, damn, it sucks to lose that, but would it be worth it? But I will say, I feel like they should put Reed Shepherd as the starting point guard so that he can finally start to develop.
I mean, yeah, he looked really solid too. Like, KD was just doing his usual, KD things, and I mean that's pretty much what you would expect from him, especially at this current part of his career. You know what I mean? And I think that what they're asking from him is pretty reasonable, considering that
Hi, Cosmic Clam
does have a lot of like really strong scoring pieces. Would it be what was his name? Segan. Or what's his name again? Is that how you pronounce it? Segan?
Wait. Are you talking about Alperen Şengün?
Oh, sorry, Şengün.
Well, Şengün. He's our big man. He's our center.
Yeah, Şengün, who played fantastically, and then Amen, who's or Amen. I think it's Amen. Yeah, Amen. Yeah.
Yeah, Amen Thompson.
Amen played really well, but he really needs to work on his three ball. Which, yes. KD did not. Well, he wasn't really shooting from the three much, but we know he can do it when he gets to a certain point. It's just that's never really been his game. KD's never really been a 3-point baller. He's always been like the long mid range. That's always been KD's game. But he's still, his shooting stats were still like really, really solid. But yeah, man, Amen was. I mean, he was playing really well up to like I think he was getting low.
I'll just say, nothing makes me feel more American than eating French fries, chicken wings and talking about sports.
Yeah.
um,
But I think I just don't know if I see the Rockets being the Thunder. I could see them go to the Western Conference Finals though. I could see it because I don't know how the
now,
Lakers are gonna look once LeBron's back in the lineup, but
yep,
I was not impressed with them outside of Luka.
because I heard,
Well, actually, Reeves still played pretty well, but like, yeah, I was not impressed. It's a miracle they didn't had a much worse loss against. Which, by the way, Golden State though, do not sleep on Golden State.
Mm.
If the Rockets don't make it to the Western Conference Finals against presumably the Thunder, it's going to be Golden State that will. So don't be surprised if Golden State, especially if they stay healthy,
Now-
they continue to find scoring from elsewhere beyond just, Steph and even
I will
Butler.
say though,
So, we'll see.
I will say though,
They look really impressive.
I feel like the Spurs were really impressive, especially with Wemby delivering that 40 piece against the Mavs. I feel like the way he played in that game against the Mavs the other day is how everyone expected him to play during his rookie season.
Yes. Yeah, by the way, the Nuggets, definition of a team that will probably make the playoffs despite how competitive the West is, but I could see them being one and done. They strike me as a one and done right now.
The Spurs?
The Spurs, at the very least, I think will make the playoffs.
Yeah, I think
now,
so.
Whether that's through a play-in or not is yet to be determined to see how the rest of the season goes, especially outside of Wemby, because Wemby's gonna be the reason why they get there. But like, I think they will make the playoffs. I do think the Spurs will actually find a way to make the playoffs, and I say that because you're starting to see some weak Western teams, and they're starting to become more prevalent because of just how competitive the West is as a whole. But once you narrow it down, you'll start to realize, okay, this team's going to be going far. This team's going to be going far. I think the Clippers strike me as like a play-in team this year. I think they may still find a way to make to the playoffs, but I can for now I'm only going to say play-in, and the Mavs are kind of in that same boat. I think they just strike me as a play-in. But if Cooper Flag does end up making some high strides, then I think they're at least definitely a play-in team. But I don't see either of those teams really, blown up the way they should. And then you look at man, who else is even worth looking at right now? Oh yeah, Memphis is gonna they'll definitely get in. I think they'll be one of the smaller seeds, but lower seeds. But I think they'll make it. I think they'll make it in. Minnesota always finds a way to surprise people. So they've made it to 2 Western Conference Finals in a row. So like, never say never when it comes to those guys. But I don't know. We'll see. Minnesota always finds a way to surprise people, though, especially towards the end. For Minnesota, it's really not so much more so about the regular season. It's about when they get to the playoffs. That seems to be when they always play their best. They kind of just sleepwalk a little bit in the regular season, but once they get to the playoffs, they really do crank it up a bit. So we'll see though. We'll see what happens.
What's going on, Mo?
What's going on?
Yeah, we're just talking about the NBA right now. But also, that lemon pepper is so nice. As like a break from all the spicy flavors.
Yeah, I bet. Lemon, I like lemon pepper, but not as much.
Oh,
I know lemon pepper is a popular flavor, though.
So Mo, do you watch baseball at all?
Oh,
No,
dude, I am
I
excited for the World Series tonight. I
haven't watched it in a while, but I am excited for the Astros. I'm glad they won a couple years back.
That's gonna be fun, man. The Dodgers.
Yeah, I mean, the Dodgers are. So here's the thing. This is the reason why I like to call Keanu Lisa Simpson, because number one, he is a vegetarian. Number two, his favorite basketball team is the Lakers. Number 3, his favorite baseball team is the Dodgers, despite the fact that he has lived 98.9% of his life in Houston. Now, I'm not hating. I don't know jack shit about baseball other than it feels like Shohei Ohtani is, feels like 2000 MVP year Shaq. It's the basketball equivalent.
Yeah.
Oh, Shaq wasn't scoring like that though. He was scoring, just not in that way. Because I feel like that's almost the equivalent of like shooting threes or jacking up threes, and Shaq was not doing that shit.
Yeah.
Because scoring a home run, that's basically like the closest thing is like like a 3-ball,
Yeah.
especially like a long 3-ball.
Mm. I don't know what Beluga is saying. He said, Mo, don't let them talk to you like that about their mamas. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what the hell, man?
Yeah. Yeah, FTV says I watch the real football, or what Americans call soccer. Oh yeah, I fully understand that soccer is the true football because that's the sport where they actually put their foot on the ball.
Right.
Do you guys watch soccer at all, Keanu or Mo?
Not a whole lot, but I'm always excited when the World Cup comes around.
I do want.
yeah,
Well, I
World Cup's
haven't
usually always
watched
fun.
it, but I am excited. I don't know if you guys heard, but Morocco won
But
the
besides that, I don't really watch it like religiously. But I do
soccer
see some
match.
highlights.
I gotta turn Mo down on here because he is much louder than Keanu. All right, start talking, Mo.
I think he's muted right now.
Oh no, I mean I turned no. I turned your user volume down because on my stream you're like going into the red on the audio.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, like I said, I'm not into it too much either. But I do know that Morocco won one of the soccer games over there. So I think it was like one of the biggest cups or something like that in their country. I don't know. I don't remember what it was, but I know they won. I don't know. They're saying I'm too quiet now.
Hmm.
That's weird.
All right. I am full. So I still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 12 wings left.
Damn.
So I'm gonna go put these back. And anyway, Mo, Keanu, you guys keep the chat room entertained. I'm gonna. Damn it! Oh, I don't know if you guys can even see this right now. I am sweating. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that. Like, especially up here in my head. Like, I'm sweating like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, your forehead for sure.
Yeah, that's from the wild flavor.
Dang.
But anyway, that is fantastic. I will have the rest of that for dinner. Anyway, I'm gonna. I need to. Yeah, fuck me. I need a goddamn drink. Just fuck it. Why not? We're celebrating, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Are you familiar with happened to Sam Rivers? No.
All right. Sorry.
I watch every 2 years and leave disappointed.
Do some more editing, y'all. Is anybody watching the World Series tonight? I'm personally really excited though. That's just me. It also helps that I'm off today.
So,
It's actually,
this is all I got in the fridge.
that's one
Just
reason why-
standard, regular ass, plain old Bush.
Bush. You know what? The other day, not the other day, but I remember I got a drink from like 7-Eleven or something. I was like, I wonder if I should try Bush. But I'll be honest, the only time I would even bother with Bush is if I ever get to try the Bush Apple, which I totally missed the mark on that when they had it out. Because I know it's only a seasonal thing, but I remember when Bush Apple started blowing up on like TikTok. And I knew the moment it started blowing up on TikTok, I was like, shit, well, there goes my chance. There's no way I'm gonna get it. Everybody wants to try Bush
Well,
Apple.
hey, there's another Lisa Simpson thing about you, Keanu. I don't give two shits about what TikTok has to say about anything. Oh, anyway, Spectre Knight says...
Oh, no, that's the thing. They embraced it, though. They were embracing it. I was like,
Yikes.
shit.
Well,
If they're embracing it,
I guess
there's
I'm...
no way gonna get a hold.
I guess I'm just too
I
old.
can't get my hands on it.
I gotta read a message here. Spectre Knight says, Hi, Jaren. Been watching your videos lately, and I really appreciate your content. You're a great entertainer, and it's awesome to see your growth as a person. Greetings from Argentina. Thank you so much, Spectre Knight. Thank you for watching. Appreciate the kind words.
Belungalo Joyer says, have y'all met Jaren's band yet?
He's asking you. Yeah, Keanu and Mo. They have not met Unholy Generation yet. That's my band. Now, Mo has met Anthony before, but Keanu's never met him, and both of them haven't met Max yet.
Yeah, so it's like...
Yes, that is correct.
It's all... Yeah.
I have met. I've met. I remember running into.
Oh, wait.
I think I've met Anthony before, right?
That... Because you said Cobra Strike was playing a show with your dad's band.
Yeah, I ran into another member from Cobra Strike. It wasn't Anthony though. I don't.
It was... You told me you met Logan.
Oh, that's right. It was.
Yeah, because he told me he was playing bass now. After they fired me as the bass player.
Yeah. And it's funny. I think he was really taken aback at the fact that I actually knew this guy. And it's funny because I did not mention your name or anything just outright. I just basically.
Oh.
I just presumed. I made the assumption like, oh yeah, I know who you are. That would probably creep out most people, but no, it actually worked out in this case just because, like, oh yeah, I've seen you guys around before, blah blah blah. It's like, oh yeah, my dad's band was gonna perform that one day, and then you guys took over instead. Like, I think that was the story that I told him, and he was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. So it worked out, It worked out. It's, oh yeah, I'll give you guys a follow. Which I did. I think I do still follow Cobra Strike on there, but I don't know what the members of that band are nowadays. Logan's probably still in it, is my guess.
So it's Eric and Logan. As far as I know, Eric became the lead singer now, and Logan and Alex are there, and I believe they got a rhythm guitar player now.
Oh. Did Eric ever do you remember ever seeing him do like vocals and stuff, or did that surprise you?
I mean, it surprised me because I never it surprised me because you just did the backup vocals.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, I mean, that's a good gradual start,
Yeah.
I mean, it starts somewhere, right?
Huh? Oh. Anyway, yeah, but a good thing is a lot of songs, like some of the songs that I wrote before when I was with another band with Anthony called Excessive Pleasure, we're going to be bringing some of those songs back with Unholy Generation.
Oh shit, that's nice.
And-
I remember that. I remember that arrow too.
Now it's going to be really fun to see Max's version of those guitar solos. That'll be fun to watch.
So this is basically like this band, almost in a way, kind of rose from the ashes of, what was it? Excessive Pleasure.
Yeah.
What's the name again?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
the thing is, Unholy
That was
Generation
Cobra Strike.
existed before. It was Anthony and Max with 2 other members, but then that lineup ended in 2021. So pretty much Anthony and Max are bringing back Unholy Generation, and with me as the bass player.
Okay.
And
I'm starting to get
yeah.
And for what it's worth, like I'm one of Mr. Gaming Guitarist's biggest supporters or encouragers when it comes to the bass guitar, because I'm a huge bass guy.
Yep.
So in fact, there was actually a version. So the version that you heard of the final track on the album, which is called Sora, that was actually not the final version that I initially had when I was putting that video together. I actually swapped it out last minute because just days ago, Abe had sent me a version that actually brought back some of the bass guitar, made it a bit more prevalent in the mix, and sounds the much better for it, because I was really a fan of the bass lick. And when I heard the final version, I mean, I really dug it, obviously, because I think it mostly sounded like how I expected the sound. But if there was one thing I noticed, I was like, I'm not really hearing a lot of that bass underneath. But then he was able to go back and kind of beef it up a little bit, and now it's much more prevalent in the mix, which is really nice. Because he's going to be sharing some. I think he said he wants to share like a playthrough of both guitar and the bass parts for that song, which is something that you should be on the lookout for in case you're ever curious about how his day-to-day is when it comes to, like, not just really not really so much mixing and mastering an album, because that's a whole nother set of things,
Right.
but more so how he goes about producing a song as someone like him who is, he does mostly engineer work, but he has been producing some stuff that he wants to eventually put out someday. Now, the reason why he's not doing the drum tutorial is because I'm actually the one that recorded the drums for that song. So even though he is like the main producer on the track, he did have a drum beat. I will say he did produce a drum beat, and basically what I did was I recorded. In a way, I didn't really so much record it over it. Like I didn't overdub it. I literally listened to it and I recorded and basically played along to it, and then that became the new drum track. And of course, he made some edits and stuff. But basically, my drum track ended up becoming the final mix, or part of the final mix. And of course, my vocals were very bare bones. But then he took those vocals and he threw some really cool effects.
I see.
Over it.
So
that's basically how Sora came along.
Oh, cool.
That was one of the first songs that we had worked on as well, but
I see.
I didn't have to do too much. He did the majority of that work.
So Corby says, good to see you all again. Well, it's good to see you back here. Corby, I believe you were in some...
Excessive pleasure sounds sexual. Well, it's funny you mention that, because Mr. Gaming Guitarist, what's the official way to spell excessive in terms of the band
It was
name?
spelled...
It is spelled
so there's no E. It's just one X. So it's 2 X's, but 1 X away from being banned from radio.
That first X, I'm trying to remember, was it capitalized?
Yes, it was capital X, then lowercase x, so excessive. So the word excessive, but replace the first E with a capital X. That's, yeah, Corby, yeah, you missed it. I just finished eating Buffalo Wild Wings. By the way, I'm drinking the cheapest beer in the world right now. So, yeah, there's something about talking about sports and music with your friends while eating Buffalo Wild Wings and drinking some cheap-ass Busch beer. Makes me feel like a true American, also wearing an NBA shirt. This is my team, my home team, the Houston Rockets. This is the shirt that they would wear on the bench during the playoffs last season, which, you know, I'm a little I mean, not completely pissed because I like the Warriors, but I was a little annoyed when the Warriors eliminated them.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that as a huge Steph Curry fan.
Yeah. Cheap beer, then looking at women jogging. Oh yeah. Like you're just sitting, you know, by your window, just you know.
Oh, that's
you're just chilling on your couch or your love seat or whatever. You're just drinking a cheap beer. You look outside and you see a beautiful woman just you know, jogging by, right?
yeah. All right, so Jesus. Hey, all right, hey Keanu, you need to pick one. All right. Okay, since we're on this topic, I need you to pick one. All right. Rachel, Phoebe, or Monica?
I'm probably gonna say Monica.
Okay.
I love her hair. I'm really big when it comes to the women with, you know, either black hair or brunette hair. Now I know Rachel's hair is very unique in its own way, but it's just some about, you know, that dark black raven hair. You know what I mean? But I guess it's just my taste of women. But no, probably Monica. Yeah, probably Monica.
Hey, that's a word I can't say on YouTube without getting demonetized. But Beluga said Phoebe is kind of R word. Not gonna lie.
No.
I mean, Phoebe's quirky. That's why I like her. But
Yeah,
by the way, guys, I don't know if you knew this, but the actress who plays Phoebe, Lisa Kudrow, did you know that?
Great show.
Huh?
She has a great show called The Comeback. That
is that new?
Yeah. No, so The Comeback is a show. It's a show on HBO.
All right, hang on. Before you get into that, I have to finish what I was saying.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone in the audience knows this or not, but Lisa Kudrow was Conan O'Brien's girlfriend before Conan met his wife. I don't know if you knew that, Keanu.
Oh, yes, because I saw that episode.
Yeah, and they were both in, but they met each other when none of them were famous. But this was even before Conan was on SNL. Conan and Lisa met each other as part of the Groundlings improv group.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was really. I think her episodes are some of the best on Conan's podcast, but
yeah, especially because they've known each other for 30 years or 40 years almost.
Yeah, exactly.
But they are the great example of people who used to date but can still get along and still be friends. Because
and it also helps because of her background in comedy too.
Right.
I also think that having that kind of relationship, I think works well too.
Yeah. So what were you saying? What's The Comeback about?
So The Comeback is a show first premiered in 2005, so 20 years ago.
Oh shit.
And so its first season came out in 2005, and then it had a second season that came out in 2014.
What?
About 9 years later.
Damn.
And now it's going to have a third season that's next year.
I thought Curb Your Enthusiasm held the record. What the fuck?
This show is basically like the before trilogy of shows. Like if you've ever seen the before trilogy, Before Sunrise, which came out in 95, Before Sunset, which came out in 04, and then Before Midnight, which came out in 2013. So they're about 9 years apart.
I see.
For each film. But that's a very Richard Linklater thing. Like that's something that he was.
Oh wait, he directed those?
Yes.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
See, Richard Linklater reminds me a lot of Ron Howard. His movies are so different from the last one, you would never know that it was all from the same guy. Because this entire time, if you would have told me that Dazed and Confused and Boyhood, well, I mean, you could kind of tell those are the same director, but I had no idea that he directed Hitman, that newer movie with I know his name, with Glenn Powell and Adria something, that girl that everyone is predicting. Yeah, that girl that everyone is predicting is going to be the next Wonder Woman. Yeah, the movie with those two. Also, I also have to blame Glenn Powell for something. Fuck him for getting me addicted to putting Butterfinger in vanilla ice cream. Because he ended up getting that, he ended up mentioning that in, like, I think it was a Lad Bible video that him and Adria were on, and I ate that, and I thought, well, damn, that's great. Then I found out, if you live in Texas, you'll know about this company, Bluebell. They make a brand, I mean, they make a flavor called, I think it's called chocolate peanut butter crunch or something like that. It's pretty much Butterfinger ice cream. And I only got 1 pint of that, excuse me, exactly 1 year ago. Those things are fucking dangerous. Because they are addicting. So anyway, Glenn Powell, you're a great actor. You seem like a great person. But fuck you for giving me my new favorite ice cream flavor.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever tried that one, to be honest. Okay, so it sounds like Abe was he was able to catch the stream yesterday, because basically, long story short, so for the new album, I actually had a special one-off stream for the new album. Basically, what I was doing is that on Twitch, I was like, I was showing off all my other full-length albums leading up to the YouTube premiere of my new album. But it was a one-off thing, which means for people that didn't catch it, or for those that don't have the link, because it is unlisted, so it is technically out there, then you would just have to wait, 1 more week. No biggie. I mean, really the only thing that isn't done for the album is, like I said, the visualizers. I'm working on the visualizers.
I see.
But I also technically have not uploaded it on Bandcamp yet, so I'll have to get around to that too. But that doesn't take long at all. You know what is going to take a moment is typing up all the musical credits, because that's something I never had to worry about before I started getting Abe involved. But now that I have my brother involved, I have you involved, I have special people that I want to thank, because there were initially going to be way more collaborators for this project. But the project, it had a lot of ups and downs, twists and turns along the way. But I still want to thank these people, like special thanks, because these people they helped influence the album one way or another, whether it was just something that directly helped or they were inspired by it. And this will even include, like, friends or colleagues that I know personally, some of which don't even know that they inspired me. They'll be like, what? Okay, that's cool. You know what I mean?
Also, guys,
don't realize.
I don't know if you could see that, but because I had to pay my tribute to the spaceman, that is my new wallpaper. That is Ace Frehley from the Midnight Special, 70s TV show from 1975.
Yeah.
Also, Keanu, do you have any memories with Kiss or any memories specifically with Ace Frehley at all?
My biggest memory with Kiss was, I remember one time I went to a comic store when I was much younger, and I remember wanting this big, like, action figure set of the Kiss members. That, they had a stage and everything. I don't know how much those things would go for nowadays, but I just thought it was so, and I'm pretty sure it may have been a McFarlane toy. I'm not sure if it was McFarlane or not. But it was next to Spawn figures, so
I'm gonna guess that was probably around the year they had that reunion tour with Ace and Peter in the 90s.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Other thing that I wanted to mention was, I don't know if any of you guys, Keanu, are you able to see the stream right now? I'm gonna pull up something.
Oh, I think it was the Kiss Alive stage setup.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That sounds
what it was.
Like it.
Wow, yes, that was. I remember this set. Yeah, man, that's very nostalgic. Yeah. I remember seeing that at a comic book store. That shit was so cool. I don't know how much they would go for nowadays. But.
So they ended up making this series at Gibson for Les Pauls. It was called The Double Trouble. And the thing about this guitar Like, are you able to see the screen, Keanu? On the
Yeah, I could see it.
This looks damn close to that exact guitar that Ace. Actually, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. That looks damn close to the one that. Let me see. Ace Frehley Midnight Special. If we look at that TV appearance over here. Yeah. You could see it right here. Yeah. It was this one. If you can see that, like, it's a Les Paul, but with the two cream humbuckers, like a Les Paul standard looking type. You go up here.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
It looks damn fucking close. Like, if I had the money to buy a real Gibson Les Paul, I would want to get this to pay tribute to my hero Ace. Because that's the thing, Keanu, is I don't know if you ever knew that when I was a kid, but it's like Ace really was huge for me because they were right up there with like the first bands that I would put on my iPod. It was Van Halen, Guns N' Roses, Led Zeppelin, and Kiss. They were right there in the first 5 bands I would spend the iTunes gift card listening to.
Yeah, I mean, I remember there was a time where you definitely got into the band.
Yeah,
I was never the biggest Kiss fan. But,
yeah, that was around. That was around like 2008 and 2009. Because I remember there was a concert that we watched where it was Kiss during that reunion tour. VH1 Classic was playing a concert. It was Kiss. So anyway, yeah, that's. See, this is the problem when I drink beer. Is it gives me so many damn hiccups. It's a lot like that movie. I forget the name of that movie, but it was one of those movies with Ben Stiller and the director from Barbie, Greta Gerwig. That's her name. Yeah. She was one of the other main characters. She was Ben Stiller's love interest in that movie. And I remember this scene where they would meet each other, and she was supposed to be like the dog sitter, and Ben would show up at Greta's house, and they were drinking bottles of Coors Light, and she said, carbonated beverages makes me hiccup, and then that's when Ben starts making out with her in the scene. But
I never saw that film.
It was pretty good. You know what? Surprising though, you know who else was in that movie?
Who?
Adam Driver was in that.
Hello, Random High.
Hello, Random High. Yeah, I could be completely wrong on this, but I think it was no, not Adam Driver. It was like somebody younger. No. Dave Franco was in it, and Brie Larson was also in it.
Okay, I think I remember Brie Larson being in it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really a movie you can spoil, and I don't even remember the fucking name of it, but it was a scene.
Was it called Greenberg?
Is
that the one, Greenberg?
I think that might be it, because I believe the person who is now Greta's husband directed that movie.
Oh, Noah Baumbach. Yeah.
Also, there's this thing that Corby wrote where he said, "Did you know scientists found out how to weigh a rainbow? They don't know how much it weighs exactly, but they know it's pretty light." I didn't know that you could measure how much a rainbow weighs. I did not know that. But anyways, this is Ladro. We speak English only, all right? If you continue to speak in a language other than English in the chat room, you're gonna get banned. But anyway, this is the color I would want because it's Tobacco Burst. That's the color that Ace had right here. But not only that, the Tobacco Burst is also the same color that Slash's very first signature Les Paul was in 2008.
You want that same one or another one?
Yeah, well, no. Well, we can take a look. See, it's so funny because I was talking about I'm a bass player now, and yet the thing is, it's sad, but Ace Frehley's death is what really it got me back into thinking about playing guitar again. Hang on, we
yeah,
can
I mean,
find it.
it does make me appreciate that guitar a bit more. I'm still more of a Fender guy, but actually, I will say if there's one thing I do like from Gibson, it's SG guitars. I do like
Here it
SG
is,
guitars.
right there.
SGs are nice.
Oh damn. Okay, that's not it. It was. I need a full shot of it. Yeah, because his first one was yeah, he had this one right here, that 2008. I remember this was my dream guitar when I started to play guitar in 2007 and 2008. I wanted one of these so bad, but this was, I remember the promos and like the YouTube videos promoting this on Gibson's YouTube channel for Slash's first signature guitar. This was like in the Velvet Revolver days.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah. And then
yeah,
and then eventually he ended up also getting this. Well, that's the Epiphone version, but yeah, he ended up releasing the gold top, which he played a gold top that looked very, very similar to this one when it got similar to this one. Like, do you remember that Use Your Illusion tour, the Live in Japan DVD that I got?
I remember you owning it.
Yeah,
I don't remember ever watching it though.
This was the Les Paul that Slash was playing during most of that show. He was playing a gold top.
I didn't know that.
But yeah, when I think of Les Pauls, I think of Slash, I think of I think of Jimmy Page, and I think of Ace Frehley. Great, now I'm hiccuping.
You know what? Since we're on the topic of rock music, I actually was wanting to ask if you had heard the new Foo Fighters single that released.
Oh shit! You know what? I think I might have seen it. You know what? I haven't yet, but I need to get on that. Cause the cool thing is, they played some shows. I forget where, but I remember. I think I actually saved it on here. Let me see. What is it on the watch? No, it's on one of the.
I talk about that show they did. I want to say it was San Francisco.
I
it was
think
like a small
so.
Show that they
Yeah. I think it was
with,
that.
the new drummer.
Yes.
Which, by the way, if y'all never seen that dude play, I actually saw him play with Nine Inch Nails way back in 2013. That dude is killer. He's a fantastic drummer.
Man,
although it is a weird feeling because I've seen him with Nine Inch Nails, but I also recently saw John Freese with Nine Inch Nails as well.
Oh wow, they both played with him.
And, yeah, it's on the family. It's on the family. I've seen a lot of great drummers in my time. I mean, Jaron has too. I mean, we've seen freaking Neil Peart live,
right?
You know.
Oh,
I've definitely seen.
Is it called Today's Song?
Today's Song? No, it's called. Let me see.
Oh yeah. Okay,
asking for a friend.
Okay. So it was the one oh yeah, and they recently played in Japan. It says October 7th in Japan, and they also played at the Observatory in Santa Ana, California. Was it that one you were talking about?
Yeah. It was a small venue. Yeah.
Wow, it was. You know what's cool? They played a lot of songs that they don't usually play. Like they played Enough Space, Have It All, and Watershed, all from the night. And like Have It All is one of my favorite songs from the damn it, man. What's the song, the album from 2002? I think it's called Back. Well, no, the album that All My Life Is On. I think it's called Back to One. Or no, that's a Brian McKnight album. What the fuck am I talking about? Shout out to Brian McKnight, one of my dad's favorite R&B singers.
No, One by One.
One by One. Okay, I was close. I got one of the words right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Have It All. They played that.
One by One in that song, so that's why
I see.
I knew it had something.
And they also played Watershed.
Watershed was that was a pleasant surprise. Enough Space is actually one of my all-time favorite Foo Fighters songs, which, Color and the Shape is a great album.
The
but
actual
that
song, yeah, sorry, the song.
that song probably pops out more. It probably pops up on my algorithm as far as like my Apple Music playlist.
Yeah.
Probably more than any other Foo Fighters song. I am not.
Yeah,
shitting
it's
you.
funny because Dave Grohl figured out the tempo for that song by just jumping up and down and trying to find the right tempo that a whole crowd can jump to.
Yeah. That's actually, I mean, especially with the way they recorded music back in the day. Yeah, I think that was a smart way to do it.
Yeah. Because
especially
that's
with the way he recorded.
right. Because that song that was featured in the documentary in 2011 that they made. The one called I forget what it's called, but it's the one that they made with Wasting Light. Yeah, because he talked about that because they weren't sure if they were, because Nate Mendel, the bass player, talked about, I don't know how the song is gonna feel or what the band is gonna be like, because we know that the songs from the first song were great, but what is it gonna be like when we start performing in the studio with Dave? And then he said, I knew we were gonna be okay when the first song he wrote after that first album was My Hero, and then after that it was Enough Space, and okay, we're gonna be good.
Yeah.
You gotta love how simple Nate keeps it though with the bass. He just plays just a straight up P bass, and that's it.
I mean, sometimes that's all you need is a simple P bass, but
Yeah.
it does so much.
Exactly.
It does
Yeah.
so much.
And by the way, I was playing on the P bass pickup on the song, on our song with Unholy Generation. It's called Bound for Hell.
Bound for Hell.
Uh-huh.
You said you played a P bass on that one?
Not a P bass, but it's a P bass pickup. So like,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
which means it'll sound sort of like how, like these are on the Les Paul. Like these are, like this is a Les Paul, you got two humbuckers right there. But it's sort of like if you look at the bass that I played, just a regular.
To me, the sounds that always stand out the most for me, of course, you have the P and the J bass. Those are very signature sounds. But then you also have a Hofner bass, and then Rickenbackers as well.
Yeah.
Those are like the top four most and since we're also talking like some good old rock, I think one artist that you should, once you're out of your Kiss phase, one artist that you should check out, because she recently celebrated her the 25th, roughly 25th anniversary of her one of her albums, which is one of my favorites from her. But PJ Harvey, she's fantastic.
Okay.
She's got a lot of good songs. She's definitely one of the.
Is she new?
No, she's been around since the early 90s.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. Fuck, what was his name? Hold on, the producer name. Oh, Steve Albini. Yes, he produced one of her earlier records back in the day, and you could tell because it's got that raw sound to it. But she's worked with, everyone from. Well, she worked with Josh Homme actually for like some live performances.
So you said PJ Harvey?
PJ Harvey, yeah. She's
Okay.
worked with Tom York as well. Actually.
I wrote it down.
Yeah, she's really. And if you start from like her earlier work and you make your way down to like some of her later work, especially like the stuff that she was putting out in like the early mid 2000s, you could really see the nice progression.
Yeah.
That she's made.
So
Keanu, she's fantastic.
I see. So I don't know if you can see it right here.
She plays guitar too, by the way.
If you can see it here on the stream, but this, you see how the pickup, you got one P bass pickup there and one jazz bass pickup in the bridge.
No, I cannot. Oh wait, did I pause the stream by accident?
Oh, I think maybe you did.
Oh,
yeah.
So it's like, okay, it's an Ibanez.
So you get,
also,
that's how you get the P bass sound, like as long as you get the pickup in there, like even though it's a different body shape. Yeah, that's what
I see it now. Random High, someone in the chat was Random High in the chat mentioned the Aria bass guitar.
Oh yeah, Aria. Yeah.
Aria. Let's
That's-
give that a listen.
That's
If you can maybe find a demo.
that is what Cliff.
I don't know what it sounds like.
Sure. Well, that's what Cliff Burton played.
Oh, that was Cliff's. Okay.
At least we know during the Master of Puppets album.
Yes, and that has a really really good sound too.
The IGB bass. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Just a
RGB.
quick 1 minute. So, yeah, shout out to the channel Best Guitars with only 40 subscribers. Let's see. Ah, I see. It's pretty cool. It's got like a jazz bass neck pickup, but like a Music Man style humbucker. That's cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
One bass guitar that I really love, and I feel like this would be literally the kind of bass guitar that Jaren would play, because you could play it just like a guitar. I think you know where this is going, right?
Are you talking about like a shorter scale neck?
I'm talking specifically about the Squire Bass 6.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of those. I still don't really know exactly how the deal behind those, but yeah, I know exactly.
The classic vibe Bass 6. The classic vibe.
Yeah.
Yes.
I believe the Beatles played one of these. I don't know on which songs, but I know I've
Helter
heard it.
Skelter. John Lennon played the bass guitar on Helter Skelter. This one specifically.
So I guess Paul played guitar on that, and then John played this.
Yeah. So it's really, for those that don't know, and I mean I don't have it pulled up obviously on your stream because, but I know you're looking at it right now. But I'm just gonna go over some really cool things about what this guitar why it's so unique. All right.
It's like the ultimate hybrid between a guitar and a bass.
Yes. So the thing about this guitar is that, well, first and foremost, it's got 3 pickups.
Right.
Okay. So it's got 3 pickups.
You don't see that every day on a bass.
Yeah. It has a vibrato tailpiece.
Uh-huh.
And obviously it, for the record, I'm just kind of reading off the notes on Guitar Center, but like, it does navigate between a lot of different roles in music, whether it be bass guitar, regular lead. You could actually, I guess it is more of a lead guitar than rhythm guitar approach. Yeah, you literally could just play it as a lead or a bass. It's very unique in that sense. But specifically, it has 6 strings. Okay, so it is a 6 string. And while it's not unusual for bass guitars to have 6 string, the way that these strings are presented, they very much look like regular guitar strings.
Right.
Because they're not as thick as bass strings. It's got a maple neck. It's got an Indian laurel fingerboard. That sounds cool. It has 3 Alnico single coil pickups.
Yeah.
3 of them.
They kind of look like the pickups that would be on a Jaguar almost.
Yes, exactly. It has a lot of elements of what you would see on a Jaguar, and the shape of the body reminds me a lot of like a Jazz Master.
I think that that this Fender or Squire, like the Bass 6, I know it's used a lot in like spaghetti western soundtracks.
It does get used for spaghetti western a lot. Also, look at the tremolo in that thing. That's not something you see on a regular bass guitar.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Now, if you want to know, like, what makes this guitar sound cool and prevalent besides spaghetti westerns, is that Robert Smith also used to play a lot of these on a lot of the earlier Cure records.
Oh, really? I had no idea.
All those sounds that you hear that are guitar, a lot of those were actually done on this Squire bass classic vibe.
Interesting.
But it gives it that very unique.
He probably had the Fender Bass 6 because I believe this is the first time Squire made them, or this new series they have.
Yeah. But as far as Squire guitars go, this is some of the best Squire guitars you can get out there on the market. This one, and of course the J. Oh, hello. He did it. Sorry, the doggies here. The J Mascis, right?
I remember that. Yeah.
His signature I mean, I think he does have a Fender variant, but like it's the Squire one that's like very popular.
Yeah,
So as
he's
far as
got
Squire guitars go,
a
those are
Jazz
the two that are
Master.
like
Yeah,
those are the ways to go if you're ever getting like Squire guitars. It's really good in between like the much cheaper Squire ones, and then of course the Fender price ones, which are obviously more on the higher side.
right.
But it's a really good middle ground. It's like some of the best Squires that you can get,
Yeah,
especially for the price tags you can get it at. But yeah, the Squire Classic bass that is such a unique instrument. I think it's one of the coolest instruments ever, to be honest with you, because of what it's capable
yeah,
of. But yes, you're right. The aria has a very deep sound, which I really like, and obviously you hear that a lot in Metallica's music in the Cliff era. Yeah,
yeah.
I really do like the. It's not personally the kind of guitar I can see myself playing, but I'm pretty sure I've played on ones that were kind of similar to the aria, or the aria. Yeah, the aria and
It's
is it
Aria.
aria or aria?
It's
Is it
Aria.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've played on Ibanez ones. I've played on aria ones, or at least ones that are kind of similar. Like those are the kind of bass guitars that I've tried out in the past, outside of the usual Fender ones,
Right.
which I've had a lot of experience with. Yeah, I'm a big bass nerd. Like especially when I'm making my own music, like when I record my own music, like if the drums don't come first, it's the bass guitar that comes first. Very rarely does the guitar part come 1st.
Mhm.
Although I will say that in the case of a little song that's on my album, it's called Blue Agave. The guitar lick, the guitar riff that I
Mhm.
play on a Jag, that actually came first before anything else. Okay, well, I guess if you count the lyrics, because technically those lyrics were written like 15 plus years ago.
Yeah.
Like these lyrics were written in middle school.
You
I'm not
damn.
even shitting you.
So like we
They were
are.
written in
Wow.
Yeah.
This
But
is
if we're not
Altoid
counting
territory.
Exactly.
Altoid.
Yeah, well, when I did the Altoid thing, like literally right before Altoid became a thing, I was actually writing a lot of songs. I was writing a lot of songs because I had just gotten a little notebook, but it was basically like a songbook because I wrote all my lyrics in it. And so it was sometime after I wrote my first song, which unfortunately I don't have the original piece of paper that I wrote Karma in, but I was also writing a lot of these other songs. And what's funny about these songs is that they never saw the light of day until like the past few years, when I started kind of looking back at these older lyrics that I was writing, and I was like, I could probably use some of these. I mean, I'll have to make some slight changes, but I can actually use some of these. And so I've been using them for like the past 2 years now. Because it's funny, because I basically started from scratch when I was recording a lot of the albums that I was recording at the time. But I did go back to those older lyrics, and I was like, maybe I should do something with this. And that's precisely what I did. And a lot of what you hear on the new album, which I know you've already heard,
Right.
a lot of those songs were actually songs that were written back in middle school, which is kind of now a lot of it was new. A lot of it is new, and you could tell a lot of it is new. But there's a lot of stuff in there that's also old too. So it's kind of it's a unique relationship of old and new material, but mashed into one. That's basically that's kind of one of the things with this album that makes it unique compared to other albums that I've made in the past. But uh it's cool that now personally for you, Mr. Game Guitarist,
Uh huh.
because I know you probably have heard all my albums maybe at least once
Yeah.
in the times that I put them out. But just from your first initial listen, where would you rank this album out of the 6 that you've heard?
You know,
Discography.
I like it. I'd probably put it up as like third.
Third?
I still say the first. I still really enjoy that first album you ever made, Nothing Normal. I like that one a lot, and I also liked oh god damn it, I forget the name of it. What the hell? The one from 2016.
Are you talking about the Ray Bear of Glowing Glory?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one that you recorded the interlude on.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You know, what's funny about what's funny about that album is that that one is actually, for the record, I actually do think that interlude is like arguably the best track on that album. Like I'm not even joking. It probably is arguably the best track. It's probably my least favorite, but I do have an appreciation for that first album more than I thought I would. Like going back to it, it's like there's elements of it that I actually do quite respect and appreciate when I look back at it. You know what I mean?
I will
And I
say
never thought that I would ever say that.
my favorite songs overall from you are still Ashes of Your Love and On Tape. If you had to tell me what are Keanu's best songs that he's done, I will say Ashes of Your Love and On Tape. Now, I have to say, I feel like, you know, because like Time Machine isn't even fully released yet, I still feel that needs some time to breathe and so we can.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot to take in, and I will say that I think it is good to maybe go back to some of those tracks and kind of give another listen when the visualizers come out, and maybe you'll be able to approach it a bit differently.
Yeah.
But I think for now, I think that's a good start. But it's cool that you like the singles, you know, because a lot of people really do seem to like a lot of the singles that I've put out. And On Tape is probably my most well-loved single. But Ashes of Your Love, I mean, especially with that original version, because the version that's on Bandcamp, it is a remix, but it's a remix that I'm really proud of. I really like the way that remix came out. But I remember that used to have like more downloads on SoundCloud than like any other song I had released at the time.
Yeah.
That being said, as far as like my personal favorite albums, I would say I'm really still proud of Honor, how that came out, because it was a very tight album to put together, and it was one that, while it is actually, you know, it's not short, even though it's 9 tracks, the album is still like my second longest album. But I liked, because obviously being able to get Abe attached to the project really brought out a lot from those songs, especially from how they initially were. But I also really like it because of a lot of the transitions that he was able to pull off, and some of the other little cool production elements that he pulled off on that album. I'm really proud of musically how a lot of that came about. But hey, you know, I also really like Station Hand. I think Station Hand it's got a really cool concept, and lyrically, I think it's honestly some of my strongest lyrics. Like if you go back to that album and you check out some of the lyrics, some of it has actually still aged very well to this day. And I put a lot of hard work into that album, because it was the first time in a long time where I was able to just record it, just basically all kind of in my own little space, personal space, with no one getting in the way. And it was also cool because I was able to I played real guitar and I played real bass on a lot of the songs on that album. Keep in mind, at this time, guys, I did not have a lot of musical theory experience or chord experience. A lot of it was literally just by ear.
Yeah.
It literally just came by ear. I'm not even like...
Yep.
The fact that I was able to pull off a lot of that stuff with very little guitar experience is kind of a miracle.
Yeah.
But, I was able to do a lot of that on that album. And really the only thing that isn't quote-unquote real were the drums. But I was experimenting with the drum parts in a way that would make them a bit more flourished and unique. So even despite that, I think it's... I really like the way that how that album came together. Also, I kind of dabbled into some more poppy stuff. Yeah, that's when I was actually starting to get more pop elements in play. Was when I was making that album.
So like you kept talking about like the best songs you've done. I think you already know what the best song I've ever done is, right?
Does Be Proud of Yourself count?
That's what. Yeah,
it's not like an official.
I mean, it is an official song.
It is official song,
like, because the thing is, for like several years, I had this by itself. I thought that's an interesting sounding chord. And for years, like almost an entire year, I thought, what the hell am I ever going to do with that? And I thought, what could go with that for a first chord? And then I just thought going here on the same strings. And that's how I started, you know. And then I started to think, you know, what could the lyrics be for that? Take me far away. I don't like it here anymore. Run away and hide for the rest of your life. If that's what you think, then don't be surprised. You'll get trapped under ice for the rest of your life.
You know what I was actually
That one.
looking back at?
Yeah.
I was looking back at your old War of the Insides EP.
Oh shit.
And, yeah, because that Ascension track, it's a really nice, pretty song. And then immediately after that, you have this like 80s explosion with
Yeah.
My Happy Place.
Yeah.
It's the most Mr. Gaming Guitarist song ever.
Even
but
though
really dig it.
I love that type of music, like
yeah.
fucking Carly Rae Jepsen's all over that. But
It's very different. Oh yeah, listens to Carly's Emotion once. It's like, all right, I'm gonna make a song.
But you know what's
By
fucking
Buster.
insane, Keanu? That was before I heard that album.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You hadn't gotten around to
I
that.
never heard it. I didn't listen to Carly Rae Jepsen, I want to say, until like 2019 or 2020.
Yeah, but it was also kind of cool looking back at your Jackson sessions as well. Because for some reason, I didn't realize how many covers you had on that album.
It was like half
Or-
covers and half originals.
Yeah, like half and half. So you basically could release it as like two separate EPs. You have your one with your original material and then one with your other stuff.
Yeah, I remember I did a cover of My Hero, and the thing is, like, my singing voice was fucking horrible back then. So, I doing it now, you know.
Yeah, you probably would have to create another playlist that has like more music-oriented stuff. 'Cause, I mean, there's a lot of it
Yeah.
that you do have on here. It's just it's not currently organized. But I know you
Yeah.
have. You know what's actually strange is that you actually don't have a playlist for all your covers. I think that's something you should look into.
Yeah, I
'Cause
should be
you do
doing
have
that.
you do have a lot of covers worth checking out. So
Right.
you have your covers, you
Right.
have some original pieces like
Yeah.
Be Proud of Yourself. So there's definitely something to look into for sure. You potentially could do ones for vlogs as well if you wanted to, and even movie reviews. I know that you actually do have quite a few on there. Yeah, definitely something to.
I
definitely something to think
Still
about.
feel like the two best covers I ever did was Mama, I'm Coming Home and Can't Help Falling in Love. Those two I feel like I did the best job on.
I think I heard that last one. I definitely heard that first one.
Yeah. But of course, the thing that I want to learn is something I don't know the full song yet, but you know, this one. You know, that's Cold Gin by Kiss. That's the first song that Ace ever wrote for Kiss.
Oh damn!
Yep.
That's a good start.
That's what, and so Gene sang the song because Ace, at that time, Ace wasn't confident enough in his singing voice at that time, because that was the very first album. But then by the time Shock Me came out, that was 1977 on the Love Gun album. He said, "Okay, I'll go ahead and start singing that one, the songs that I write." Because the cool thing when it comes to Kiss is that in the reunion tour, they would split it, where when they would play Cold Gin, Gene would sing the first verse, and then Ace would sing the second verse.
Oh.
And then when they sang Rock and Roll All Night, like, you know, the final song on that reunion tour, each one would do a different verse. So you had all 4 of them singing on that one.
Oh, I didn't know that. No.
Whereas
you tell I haven't listened to a lot of Kiss.
Because whereas on on the original and you know another song that Ace wrote.
Oh, which one?
Let's see if you know this one. I don't. I'm gonna fuck up because I haven't learned anything beyond that first part. Yeah, that's Parasite. Yeah, that's so Gene sang that one too, but then later on Ace would start to sing that one. But yeah, that's just me, you know, trying to remember some of the Kiss songs.
So Anthony XD in chat was asking if you could sing some song from the last game.
And there are no songs from The Last of Us that have singing in it. Unless, of course, you're talking about the Pearl Jam song from the Lightning Bolt album that Joel sings.
Yeah, I mean, there's also there is that one song that that Ellie's character sings as well. That's also worth checking out. What was that one called again?
Song.
She sings it in this. I think it's the one that she sings in the second game.
In the second game? Oh wait, you're talking about "Take on Me," the Aha song.
No, not that one.
No,
it was another one.
Another one?
That was the one that was in the original teaser for part 2.
Oh, that one's called "Through the Valley." I forget the name of the guy who sings that. The funny thing is, they have the original version of that song playing in that first cutscene, or I guess the second cutscene in the Last of Us Part 2. Like when you play as Joel in that first part on the horse, you're riding into Jackson, and you know, you see him give her that Taylor guitar, and when he surprises her with it, that's the song that Ellie is listening to on the Walkman.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Yeah, it's a cool little Easter egg there.
That one's good.
But now,
Pearl Jam one's good.
But now all of a sudden, in that teaser trailer for fucking man, this is how out of loop I am on video game. On the teaser trailer for Intergalactic, like you saw the main character. We don't even know what her fucking name is yet. Or maybe some people were able to figure it out. But on that teaser trailer, like you see her like in the spaceship that has man, it's been a while since I've seen that trailer, but on the spaceship, I think it has like a BMW or a Ferrari logo or something on it. And
oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then you see her with a CD player, and I believe it was like Pet Shop Boys was playing in that. That was the CD she started playing.
Oh, I think I remember. Hold on just a moment. I have to.
All right.
Not really take a call, but it is like work related. So
okay.
Just a moment.
Yeah. Maybe this is something that AI can figure something out on. What is the name of this song? The Pet Shop Boys song playing in the Intergalactic trailer. Oh, it's the song called "It's a Sin." Okay, I get it. Ugh. Entity, I don't know if Mo is still going live or not. Yeah, I don't know, because he's... Okay, so he's not on the call anymore. But yeah, I feel like this has been going on for about 1 hour, 42 minutes. But hey, guys, I just wanted to... Well, actually, you know what? I should just wait for Keanu to be on here. But anyways, the other things I've been doing is just because I'm so pissed off at Microsoft at what they're doing with the Xbox division. Part of me was starting to think, you know, what if I tried using going over to Mac for the first time? Because I remember, like, around the time that Steve Jobs died in 2011, I was curious about wanting to try using Mac, whether it would be, you know, a Mac Mini or a MacBook, or, you know, I was interested in that just because I wanted to try something that wasn't Windows, and Linux just seems way too damn intimidating to me. Yeah, I always just wanted to try it out. And I've been watching some videos also where there's people say, where people are saying, you know, Windows user switches to Mac and never wants to go back and stuff like that. Because really, it's like all the things I would use a computer for, I could do all that stuff on a Mac. I mean, I could use like OBS still works, you know, my Logitech webcam would still work with Mac. And really, PC gaming can be, at least for me, it can be such a giant hassle. It's like, I'd rather just play on my PS5, or eventually, you know, down the road when the PS6 comes out. But yeah, I'm so disgusted with what Microsoft has been doing with Xbox lately, and the fact that they continue to like lay people off. I mean, come on. They're a fucking $1 trillion company. So, just wanted to see. But anyways. Because also, like...
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, because I was saying that Mo, like, Max, when he uses... Like, he has a Mac, and he uses that to record all of our songs with Unholy Generation. I just wanted to... Yeah, because I was just thinking about what it would be like to switch to Mac, because I've been seeing lots of videos where it says, Windows guy tries Mac, or Mac guy tries Windows, or even yet other people that say Windows guy or Mac guy tries using Linux. Like that, those videos have been popping up a lot in my algorithm.
So you're kind of doing a little throwback, huh?
Well,
You've kind of been looking back at some of that stuff.
Yeah.
I know that you were talking about it a bit.
Like 10 years ago, I wanted, or not 10 years ago, I would say this is like maybe 2011 through 2013. I wanted to get a Mac back then, but you know, especially you, Keanu, because you use GarageBand, and I thought, how cool would it be if we could have send files back and forth to each other with that? But then Random High says Macs don't have that great specs unless you spit in a load of money. Like, I know that already, but I'm talking about just being able to get my hands on one to try out Mac OS, because that's something I'm interested in trying out. Or I'm saying all this because my 2019, because my laptop is from 2019.
Oh, did I hear something?
So everything is feeling pretty, my laptop now is feeling pretty sluggish. Because that's the thing I keep hearing is that gaming laptops don't really age that well. And I'm starting to feel the effects of it right now. I mean, Keanu,
we're talking about Microsoft, right?
Well, I mean, I was.
Did you hear about... Hold on.
Yeah, like I was talking about, like, how I'm so fed up with all the shit they're doing with Xbox. But yeah, it made me want to swear off Windows, because I don't want to support anything that Microsoft is doing at the current moment. That's why I talked about using a Mac. Now, or I could be that hardcore and try out Linux, but I don't know. Linux seems like a step too far. Like, Linux feels like that's like some hardcore hacker shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, FTV. Yeah, I mean, I just overall want a desktop because I never go anywhere with this laptop, and I only got it because of circumstances that I don't want to get into. But I bought my laptop in 2019. So it's a 2019 Asus Republic of Gamers laptop. It has a GeForce RTX 2060, and I always forget the name of the CPU, but thankfully we've got this PC button. Properties. Yeah, it's a Intel Core i7 9750H. So it's a 9th gen Intel Core i7. Something like Linux Mint is pretty easy to use, but that's the thing I worry about. If I'm switching to Linux, I just don't know anyone else that uses Linux. And it's like, because most people I know, they use either Windows or Mac, it's like, it feels like, trying to talk to other people and talk about, hey, I got this file thing, do I want to share this with you? I wouldn't know. Yeah, that's
did you see the new announcement for Halo Campaign Evolved?
No, what's going on with that?
It's it's basically a new version of Halo that has like upgraded I think like audio, graphics. It has like 4K.
So is that like
adding 3 prequel missions?
Is that a remake of Halo Combat Evolved again?
I think it is a remake. I think.
So are they doing that in like the new engine that the next Halo will be on? Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So they're doing that as practice for the next Halo, pretty much.
Pretty much, and it's going to be on PS5.
Wow, that's me. There we go. I'm like saying, fuck Xbox, fuck Game Pass, fuck them increasing. Yeah, I'll just play it on the PS5. Also, Halo and Gears of War and Forza now on the PS5. I still can't get over that.
Yeah.
I mean, Keanu, are you?
I just don't know how much they're going to charge, because it is just the campaign. Now, the campaign is going to have 2-player and 4-player co-op options. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Barber, this was the original Bush, not Bush Light. But yeah, it was the cheapest shit. Yeah. But pretty much, if I can go local when it comes to beer choices, I will try to support the local breweries as much as I can. Like over here in Houston, we have Karbach and we have St. Arnold as like the big, famous locally owned breweries here. Yeah, Xbox titles not Xbox exclusive anymore. That's true. It honestly kind of reminds me of what Sega did, except this time Microsoft is still going to use. Excuse me. Microsoft is still going to use they're still going to make Xbox hardware. But I'm so pissed off at them, I'm boycotting them at the moment. Which is why I said if I want to take my Microsoft boycott seriously, I was just telling myself, not that I have the money to fucking do it to begin with, but I was thinking, I wonder what using Mac is like, because in 2010, 2011, in those days, I was curious about them. I would watch videos of people using them, and I like the interface, like I like the design, like the way the windows look and everything like looks really smooth and crisp on it. And when I was at the Art Institute of Houston, all the computers they used there were Macs, and I had a fun time using them. So, but I understand the whole things about PC is that you can build your own PC, but I don't necessarily want to go with Linux either. So, and I was already curious about Apple to begin with because I'm kind of getting fed up with my current phone. I thought, I'm curious what the new iPhones are like because they have some of the best cameras on a phone ever. You didn't even support Xbox before? Yeah, so you're ahead of me, FTV. Hey, Keanu, you still there?
I am. Yeah.
All right.
I gotcha.
Yeah, but anyway, see, the thing is, Keanu,
work stuff.
You're the guy that made me interested in Macs in the first place in like 2010.
Oh, Max, yeah. I mean, I definitely, I definitely would prefer Macs when it comes to like at least like laptops or tablets, and yes, phones as well. But yeah.
But I will say,
I've usually been big on Apple products when it comes to that stuff.
I mean, I feel like using an iPhone with a Mac makes it a lot easier. Now, I've never been a tablet guy. I have no interest at all in getting any sort of any iPad or Android tablet. I don't get the point of a tablet. I just don't.
Well, for me, it's good when making music, and editing videos as well. I edit.
But wouldn't you rather just have, a dedicated computer to do all that stuff with?
I mean, if I had a laptop, I would. I don't have a laptop on me right now. But I think the touchscreen elements definitely do come in handy, I will say. There's certain things that being able to do it on touchscreen, I think, are really nice to have.
I see. Yeah, because even when the iPad, I remember watching that keynote live when Steve Jobs was talking about when he introduced the iPad, the very first one, and then he said, and he had that quote from some journalist that said, the last time there was this much excitement over a tablet, there were some commandments written on it. I remember that. Yeah, I really wish that we could take Steve Jobs's consciousness and put it into a new human body, because I feel like that's a way I could get excited about Apple again, because pretty much I've been using the Samsung Galaxy phones since 2018. And really, I'm not, and especially now since I've been talking about, I want to use my phone less, and I'm starting to get to the point where I just want to use something simpler. Well, Jack Talks says, Mr. Gaming Guitarist, is there any chance of you doing a video of your life story? Like a 2-hour video? You and your friends would love that. Well, my friend Jay, who flew over here, he made a documentary about me, where that would pretty much be that, Jack. I don't know when that's coming out. He's been working on it all year. I don't know when that's coming out, but I talked to him for hours and hours, and we walked around at the mall I went to in my childhood, and we went to Guitar Center, and I talked a lot about what this means to me, and all this stuff, and talking about how all that bullshit of dealing, still 3 years later, dealing with comments from a viral video that has nothing to do with what the rest of my channel is about, dealing with the ramifications and aftermath of all of that. I discussed all of that with him in that documentary. So Jay is still working on it. I don't know. I have to talk to him. I don't know when that's going to be out, but yeah, I will definitely be promoting the hell out of that whenever that comes out. Dr. Barber says Jobs as a person was complicated, as a hype man and an icon, though. He was a generational talent. Yeah, totally. I agree with you there, Dr. Barber. But yeah, he did some great things and he did some not so good things. But I will say, just as far as a guy coming out, on stage to talk about, here's our new products, like, he could sell shit like no one else. Hey, Keanu, you still there?
Yeah, I'm just on the T-Mobile app, seeing what the special dealios are.
Yeah, well, Jonathan,
the T-Mobile Tuesday thing. Oh, that's right. Adidas has a 40% off thing right now. That's actually very tempting, because
I got my Adidas Harden shoes.
Oh shit, when was that?
Oh, I got this with Mo when we went to the Willowbrook Mall. This is on clearance for like $30 at the NBA store.
Oh shit.
You know why it was $30? I don't know if you can kind of see it, but one shoe is bigger than the other, but they're both my size, because I believe the right shoe is a size 10 and the left shoe is 9.5. But those are my two sizes depending on the pair, so it still fits me fine.
That's good. I never know that was something you had to approach. Because I know my brother has this thing where he has like he has like one flat foot, so it's a little awkward sometimes with shoes that he has to get. But I guess they just can't necessarily be narrow. They just got to be wide shoes. That's all.
Yeah.
And it usually works out pretty well for him. But no, I was looking at the Adidas thing, because they do have these Oasis themed shirts, because Oasis have like a huge.
I remember seeing that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's very tempting, and their shirts are actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Jack says, "Hey mate, don't want to pry, but what country is your family origin?" Well, I mean, my family's American, but pretty much my dad's side of the family is from Oregon, but they moved to California, so my dad grew up in California. And then my mom's side is from the Philippines. Dr. Barber says, Apple is one of the greatest corporate comebacks of all time. The company released flop after flop in the 90s before they brought Jobs back. Exactly, Dr. Barber, yeah. Because I remember seeing that first iMac. See, I wish Apple would go back to that design for their Macs, because that's, semi-translucent design where it was clear and translucent, and they had like the colors, like they had Bondi blue for that 1998 iMac, and even the clamshell design iBook. Like, those were so cool. Has a $5 Canadian tip through Super Chat. He wrote, "Hey Jaren, it's nice to see you streaming again. Hope you're healthy and doing things to improve your life. Much love, brother. Keep that smile on." Thank you. Thanks, I appreciate it. Jack Talk says, "Would you ever cover a whole album?" I mean, honestly, like, because I don't know if I could do an entire album, but if I were to do it, I would love to cover a Kiss album. Like, if I could cover, like, Destroyer, or hell, even the first album is amazing. Hey, Keanu, what were you laughing your ass off about like a minute ago?
Oh, just funny stuff that the roommates are sharing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I have one roommate. He's been testing out that Sora app that came out recently.
Oh, yeah. The one with Michael Jackson stealing at KFC.
Yeah, I don't think you can do Michael Jackson anymore. I know you can't do Martin Luther King anymore.
So the estates finally started suing them for that?
In some cases, yeah, but I've been seeing Audrey Hepburn surprisingly.
Oh, wow. Oh, goodness.
How are they getting away with that?
Oh,
And
God.
I saw Steve Irwin one time too.
Do they have anything where they can have Steve Jobs fighting Bill Gates in a UFC match?
I don't know if I feel like I may have
Because I think that would have already been done already.
that would be interesting though.
I still remember, that was such a historic moment. Do you remember those? I forget the name of it, but there was always that like Q&A series that was done by journalists where they did one year, like in 2007, where they interviewed Steve Jobs and there was a big audience. And then they did another one where they interviewed Bill Gates. And then that same year, they had one where they talked to both of them at the same time, like Graham Norton style. I still think that was one of the coolest things I ever saw.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, where they said, "Hey, Steve, say something nice about." We start off with Steve. Say something nice about Bill. Bill, say something nice about Steve. You want to know what Steve said about Bill?
What's up?
He said, "Bill is a master of designing software." And you want to know what Bill said about Steve?
What's up?
He's a master of putting hardware and software together in one unit that work seamlessly with each other. And that's exactly their philosophies of both companies. That's what Apple does, and that's what Microsoft does.
It's true. That is true.
Jack, me and Mo, we met Candace at our high school reunion. We never knew her when we were in high school, but she was there in our same graduating class. I just never knew her, but now she is one of my a good friend of mine, and Candace is successfully the first person that I was able to go from someone that didn't know anything really about wrestling, and now she's a true WWE fan. So anytime we do the big WWE event, like we're gonna get together again for War Games in November, it's gonna be me and Candace and Mo and Keanu. Do you want to come over for? Well, shit. I'm pretty far from you still. But one of these days we have to have you over for one of the WWE PLEs.
I'll have to see how my schedule looks. I'm just.
Well,
I mean, I do work quite a bit, but
yeah. The next one is November 29th. That's War Games.
Yeah, I'll have to look into it. Let me see. Oh.
Yeah, but man, I've been going on for it's been 2 hours. Oh yeah, you know what else is going on today other than the World Series? Today is the very first broadcast of NBA on Amazon Prime.
Oh, that's right. The Amazon Prime thing. Yeah, I still need to get my NBC stuff and my ESPN stuff because I don't have ESPN Plus anymore. I opted to choose HBO over it.
Yeah.
Because it was basically either one or the other. But between that and the NBC stuff, I just got to get a hold of somebody's DirecTV login, and then I can actually watch those games. But the Amazon thing I can watch because I do have a Prime membership. So I'll look into that.
Yeah, so Rattlehead, we were talking about that. Halo Combat Evolved for PlayStation. And yeah, Bloomus, welcome back to the stream. Dr. Barber says Amazon Prime's NFL broadcasts are really good. I mean, I don't watch the NFL, so I wouldn't know anything. Keanu, have you ever watched like the NFL on Amazon Prime?
I'm trying to think. On Amazon Prime?
Yeah, the NFL games.
Oh, I catch them from time to time, but a lot of times there's just not a lot of good games. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
There's just not a lot of.
Well, the first game they're showing on Amazon Prime is going to be the Knicks versus Celtics.
Knicks and Celtics. Oh, that I did see an ad for that. Yes.
Yeah, Dr. Barber says the game last night sucked. I forget the teams that they said. I think I saw something that's like the Ravens, I think. I don't know. I don't know anything.
Yeah, I saw something like that. But yeah, a lot of those games just don't. A lot of the Thursday night games just don't do it for me. And I literally was just complaining about it to somebody the other day.
Is it Monday Night Football? Isn't that the popular one?
Monday night is pretty popular. I think.
All right.
I think Sunday night is probably still more preferable.
Oh,
Monday
I
night is
see.
pretty good too.
I see, because that Tuesday night broadcast for NBA on NBC was pretty damn good.
Yes. But yeah, there's Sunday night probably I have picked like just slightly over.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, Edward, are you the same fucking guy that made that I ended up making that video about? The one that said how to respond when you feel triggered, because Edward wrote, Jaren, please tell me you found a girlfriend by now. It's like, guys, enough about that shit. Jesus Christ, man. That's not what this fucking channel's about. Hey, Keanu, can you knock some sense into these people that won't stop asking about that as if that's the only thing I'm fucking good for on YouTube?
I mean, after a while, I just ignore them because like at this point, you just expect there's always going to be like it's like if you were like, let's just say you were in Rihanna's shoes or whatever, right? Like there's always gonna be that one person that asks about, oh, when's the next album coming out? You know, I'm gonna like chill. I'm just gonna focus on Fenty or something, you know. Like,
Oh wait, Rihanna's not making music anymore?
I mean, she's released some songs here and there, but that's not like.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, she has a whole brand that she's, focusing on right now.
Edward, I'm pretty sure that Edward is the same guy. Do you remember when I clipped out that segment, Keanu? That clip that says how to respond when you feel triggered?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the same guy. Like, come on. If I see him bring it up one more goddamn time, I'm banning him from the channel. Because I have no tolerance for people who continuously want to stay off topic. Jack says, did you ever speak to the girl who cheered when you did? No, I don't know. I don't think I did. I don't know. Because she was with a group with other guys there. I thought, nah, I'm not going to get over there. I just hate sounding like a broken record all the time. Every time I get asked that stupid fucking question, because that's not the focus of this YouTube channel. It's just not. And I that phrasing too, it says, do you have a girlfriend yet? Please tell us you have a girlfriend by now. It's like, oh God, it's like I feel like I'm Homer Simpson's hands, and everyone that asks that goddamn question. Here we go, another fucking person. Dude, it's not a fucking race. All right? I am in no position to do that. For fuck's... See, here's the problem, Keanu. I'm sure you can see it hear it in my tone of voice. It's like, once one person asks about it, and then the whole chat room devolves into nothing but that.
I hear you.
That's why I don't talk about that. Because if I talk about that, that starts to become the only fucking thing the chat room talks about. It's like, I don't want that. Like, we were talking about fucking, the World Series and Amazon Prime playing the NBA, and then someone wants to come in here and make all those goddamn dominoes fall down. Because guess what? The day when I do get a girlfriend, those fuckers will want to stop watching me. So whatever. Because they only ever cared about that. Hey, Blue Mist says, thank you, FTV. Says, I hate when people start a conversation of something that you don't like to talk. It's not that I don't like to talk about it. I hate that whenever I start talking about something and I'm into a topic, it gets derailed by a bunch of people who want to keep beating a dead horse over the head. That's what angers me, is that it's like you're not paying attention to the flow of the conversation. You just want to constantly derail everything and make a giant left turn. Yeah, I mean, Jack, yeah, I let my feelings out, but at what cost? At what cost? Guys, you're seeing it right here in this chat room. No, it's not. You can't say this isn't being toxic, it's being constructive. This is you guys being off top. Like, for fuck's sakes, if... You see, that's why I constantly go back and forth between... I'm glad I made that video, and then I go with times where I thought, if I knew it was going to get 1 million views, I never would have uploaded it. Yeah, Jack says it's a brilliant video. Well, I had no goal when I made that video. All I did was, I'm upset, I'm pissed off, I can't talk to anybody right now. I'm going to talk about all the thoughts I had in my head and dump them all onto the camera, and that's it. Koval Gove. Hey, Keanu, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay.
Just work-related stuff, that's all.
I see. So Koval Gove's...
That's all it is.
Says, it seemed like Edward was just asking... Wait, blah, blah, blah. Thank you, FTV. Said, you can't complain. This is what you are known for most widely. That doesn't mean I want it to stay that way. Fucking hell, guys. Anyway, Koval Gove was saying, any games you're playing lately? I haven't played any video games in like months now at this point. Because PS5 is in the pawn shop. And I don't have any games on my Xbox at all. And I don't want to touch that thing because fuck Microsoft right now. Exactly, Dr. Barber. Thank you so much for knocking some sense into those people. Being an asshole and saying that you're trying to help is a classic trolling tactic. Exactly. I never asked those people for their fucking advice. You know what those people are doing? It's unsolicited advice. That's what it is. I never asked for their tips. I never asked for advice on that. And they're saying, oh, if you don't want my help, well, motherfucker, I never asked for your fucking help to begin with. Jesus. I do not play mobile games. To me, a video game is you are playing on a TV or you're playing on a computer monitor. I'm not a fan of any types of handheld or portable gaming. Keanu, are there any new games that you've been playing recently that I should be aware of?
New games? Well, there's one that I haven't played yet, but it's one that I've been keeping my eyes on, and it's called Mega Bonk. So Mega Bonk, it kind of plays a lot like, it has a very similar gameplay loop, similar to that of like Vampire Survivors. It's a lot like Vampire Survivors. And so it looks really fun. I want to check that game out. And another game that I want to check out is Hades 2, which I hear is really, really good.
Ah, I see. I've heard of
I
that.
played the first Hades, and I really loved it. Yeah, I really love that one.
Is
So
that a Switch 2 exclusive?
it's a Switch 2, Switch 2 console exclusive right now, because you can get
Okay.
on PC, but right now it's only on the Switch systems for console for the time being. So at least that's kind of cool. But yeah, and it runs really well on Switch too.
I see. Lakers Paradise says, Jaron, how are the Buffalo Wild Wings? They were fantastic. Lakers Paradise. I got to have spicy garlic. The flavors I got, spicy garlic. Well, whenever this stream is done, you can go back and watch it. But I had spicy garlic, wild, Asian zing, and lemon pepper. Those were the 4 flavors I got.
I will say blue cheese dressing. That's what we were talking about earlier, right?
Mhm.
I wasn't initially the biggest fan of blue cheese, but I think with my mom being a fan of blue cheese, she in a way kind of like convinced me to like at least give it a try, and I was like, oh yeah, it's actually not that bad. It's just it could still be a bit of a acquired taste. But I've come to appreciate it more. Now, I actually prefer blue cheese over blue cheese dressing. Blue cheese dressing, I don't mind it sometimes, especially with like wings. It's really well with wings. But I personally would not use it on salads over other dressings that are out there. I feel like there's better dressing options, But it's not bad. It's not bad. But it does take some getting used to, because it is not for everybody.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, I feel like blue cheese is good if you have a salad that's made for it. Like if you have, like, those wedge salads that have like actual blue cheese crumples in it, that's when the blue cheese dressing would be good for it.
Yes, I agree. Like I said, I like it. It's just personally for me, it's not my number one choice.
Yeah.
For other options.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to salad dressings, I feel like ranch is better as a dressing than blue cheese. But for dipping chicken wings in, yeah, blue cheese all the way. But what countries / states have you been to? Well, I've been to Mexico, the Philippines, and then I've been to I went to Las Vegas when I was 4, and then I went to Arizona also during that same time, and I've been to Louisiana before to go to the casino. That's pretty much all the places I've been to. Keanu, he's went to the East Coast before, but Keanu's done a lot more traveling than me.
Yeah, I haven't been in a while though. I haven't been to the East Coast in quite some time.
Now, I remember that was that 2012 trip.
Yes, it was.
Jack says, what country do you want to go to the most? Honestly, I want to go to England, because that's where so many of my guitar heroes and just, musical heroes are from. And I also just love watching videos of British people coming to America for the first time. So it would be interesting to see what it would be like to just go to England, try some authentic fish and chips.
I'd be down for that. I'd be down for something like that. I actually was talking to someone that said they really want to check out like the UK or at least like London.
Yeah. Yeah, FTV says that he has his brother has some Fallout action figures by McFarlane Toys.
Oh shit. Nice. Yeah. I remember getting the Fallout 3 collector's edition when it first came out. I definitely I think I still have the lunch box. Yeah, I think I still have the original lunch box, but I actually ended up getting another one as part of the G Fuel collab that Fallout did. So I have 2 Fallout lunch boxes now. Cuz you can never have too many.
All right.
But yeah, true story.
Jack says, name as many cities as you can in the UK. Shit. Well, London, Liverpool, Birmingham, Newcastle, Jersey, Kent, oh fuck, we're at 6. Is Glastonbury I don't know if that's the name of the festival or if that's actually the name of the city. So that could be potentially 7. Yeah, that's all I could muster up at the top of my head. Okay, Glastonbury's a town kind of near where the festival is. I feel like that I've named more than most people would know. Because London, Liverpool, Birmingham, Manchester, Sheffield. Fuck me. That's what I was missing. Yeah. Leeds. I know about Leeds because Leeds, that's where the Who played a concert in. And Sheffield, that is where Def Leppard are from. Because I was trying to relate it to the bands that I love. Because I know, yeah, Def Leppard is from Sheffield. And, yeah, Jonathan is from Manchester. Okay. Because I know Birmingham is where Birmingham, I think that's how they pronounce it. Birmingham is where Judas Priest and Black Sabbath are from. Bristol, I knew those, but they just weren't popping up in my head when I would think of them. Yeah. Koval is from London. I feel like England is the country I have the most amount of viewers from outside of America. Wolverhampton as well for Led Zeppelin. You know what? I remember watching the Becoming Led Zeppelin documentary on Netflix. It was very good. And I didn't know about Wolverhampton. Like, I kept forgetting about that. Is that where Jimmy Page is from? I honestly can't remember. Wolverhampton is near Birmingham. Okay. Yeah, because I feel like the countries the majority of my viewers are, we have America, Canada, and England. Koval Gove, lives in Vegas. Ah, I see. I'm sure. How long did it take for you to adjust to that heat in Vegas, for all that hot weather? Jonathan says, love all the different accents. Yeah, I mean, America also has several different accents as well. Now, I just have a generic white news anchor voice. I do not... See, the thing is, me and Keanu and Mo, we do not have Texas accents at all. Which is kind of funny when you think about it. Hey Keanu, isn't that kind of interesting that neither of us have a Texas accent?
I mean, I'm a little shocked that I don't have one, just because I mean, obviously I've been living here all my life, but
right,
also because my family, I mean, they're both from Texas, so
yeah.
It is a little shocking, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little shocking I don't have one, but maybe because like, okay, my mom grew up in the country. My mom grew up in the country. My dad not so much. So maybe I got it more so from my dad's side.
So your dad was was always from the Houston area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Houston,
watching your birthday party from when you were 5 was wild because, man, I got so many memories. Like, oh shit, that's his house. That's Keanu's house that I remember going to. I remember seeing that, and I don't remember seeing you with that trampoline, though. I don't think I ever saw that. That was before. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even remember the trampoline, honestly.
Yeah, but Koval Grove is from London, but he lives in Vegas. He says he prefers the Vegas weather over London. Well, I guess you would prefer like the hot weather versus the raining a lot in London, I would assume. Oh, what was that sound? Oh, Mo's back.
Oh.
Sorry, I had to get ready.
He has returned.
And it's dark as hell over
Oh, I
here.
see. Oh, he's going in 3 weeks. Nice. I haven't been back to Vegas in a while. I was gonna go last year.
Yeah, Mo is currently doing DoorDash deliveries, and he said it looks like it's gonna rain like a motherfucker.
It looks like some piss off Thor the whole weekend.
He said we're gonna be pissing off Thor the whole weekend. All right, I gotta go grab some water because after having 1 can of Busch like an hour ago, I need it right now.
Can't go that way. I better go this way, actually. Yeah, apparently we're supposed to be getting some bad rain tomorrow.
Hey, Mo and Keanu, I have to go get my clothes out of the dryer. Or actually, no, I have to put it in for one more wash. I gotta go run over there and do that. Do you mind holding the fort down and talking to the chat room while I go and do that really quick?
Yeah, probably for a little bit. I mean,
I'll
have to head out soon, but
I can. Yeah, because I just gotta run over there, put the coins in, and I'm coming back.
Get you.
Cool. So how's everything, man? How's everything going with you?
Some of the hot weather stuff, some of it you do get used to, but when it gets like really, really humid, which is usually the case for, like the Houston area, for example, it gets very taxing. Like it may seem like you get used to it, but sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just do not. But it varies. It varies. It really does. I think dry heat is definitely easier to deal with though. Dry heat is not always too bad.
That
Yeah,
is
there's
true
definitely
for
some times
humid.
where it can be very taxing, but it just depends.
Yeah, the humidity just kills the weather here in Texas. This is insane.
At least Vegas is not humid. That is correct. Yeah. I've been lucky to go to Vegas. Usually, in the times that I've gone, it's usually been like on the chillier side, either chilly or just not really cold at all, which is nice. Those are the only times I've gone. But I will say that there was one time where I was trying to go in like July, so it probably gets much hotter that way for sure. But I haven't attempted to go in the summer. I have not attempted, but maybe I'll try to do it someday.
Hey, Keanu,
Someday
where
I'll
did you
make
go
an
last
attempt
time?
to do that, but I don't know when that time will come. Um, I was looking at the stuff with No Doubt because they're gonna be doing a residency at the Sphere. That's a band that I really like. I saw them actually back in '09. Fun fact: one of Jaren's favorite musicians, which is Haley Williams. So
All right,
her
so
and Paramore,
we
they
got
will be playing
the
those.
coins in the machine now, so
That was really cool.
yeah. Just gonna set that timer so I don't forget, because yeah, I'm glad that you reminded me, Mo, because it looked like it could be raining today, so I want to make sure that I get the laundry back inside the house as quick as I can.
Yeah,
I don't think
there's always
Keanu
like,
can
oh
hear
yeah,
me,
it's gonna
bro.
rain, it's gonna rain, it's gonna rain, and then sometimes it just doesn't happen. I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
I don't think
Um,
Keanu can hear me, but yeah,
But yeah, I'm looking at the Halo stuff right now, and yeah, it's in 4K. It is a remake. It is a remake as opposed to the remaster that we got on the Master Chief Collection. Um, yeah, it is kind of weird to see it this way because obviously it's under a different engine and also it's very
Um,
it's like super high
All
upscale
right, so
looking compared to like how I'm used to it looking.
Flax
Goes,
Squid says, "What sauce did you get, Unc?" I like that when you turn 31, like Alex Caruso, people can start calling you Unc now. Well, so I got the spicy garlic, lemon pepper, wild, and Asian zing. Those are the 4 flavors I got.
too savory and too spicy.
Right, right.
And it's also weird to see because in this remake you can actually sprint.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
that's
sprint.
interesting. Hey, Keanu, can you hear Mo at all?
Not a chance. No.
No? Do you
No.
have to turn up his user volume or something?
Did I mute Mo by accident?
Maybe, because he's saying that he can't. He's saying that you're not responding to him.
Oh wait, I unmuted him now.
Oh shit!
Maybe that was by accident. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you might have sneezed on the button.
Oh, okay. But he just joined the chat, right?
No, he's been here for like 3 or 4 minutes.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say like 30, 40 minutes. I'm like, Jesus Christ. that would have been that would have been insane.
Yeah, Koval Gove says, at least Vegas is not humid. I'm wearing shorts in late October in Vegas. Back home in London, you couldn't do that. Oh, yeah, I get that. I get that.
I feel like that's the perfect time to do that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, because Texas is very similar, but it's different in that, yes, it's hot, but there's a lot more, it's a lot more humid here. That's why when it does get cold around November and December over here, when it gets towards like 40 and 50 degrees Fahrenheit, I call that a gift over here.
Yeah, in Texas, we have it with humid, and it just wrecks the weather, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah. Yeah, because Vegas would probably be easier because it's dry heat.
It is. It's a lot better, yeah. Even in the summertime, it's a lot better.
Yeah. Well, hey, guys, I've been talking here for 2.5 hours, and my aunt's going to be back soon, and she's going to want to watch. I don't know what the hell she wants to watch. Either the World Series, or wrestling, or basketball, or the NBA on Amazon Prime.
So the World Series, who's playing?
It's the LA Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. That's the championship right now.
That is correct, yeah.
Yeah, it's game 1.
Dang.
And of course, Keanu wants the Dodgers to win because he's a California vegetarian. But Shohei Ohtani is, like, without a doubt, the best fucking player in the MLB. Like, it's not even a fucking question.
Dude, he's I'm not even over exaggerating. He's generational.
Oh, I believe it. Like, when I saw that, I think it was, like, the game when they eliminated the Brewers, and he hit, like, 3 home runs and had, like, 10 strikeouts. Like, what the fuck? He can be this good at hitting and pitching? The fuck is going on? What sorcery is this?
For real.
Yeah, Dr. Barber says, you live in the southeast U.S. Humidity here is unbearable during the summer. Amen to that, Dr. Barber, because humidity in Houston, June and July, it's no fucking joke. Give me 105 with no humidity all day over that. Oh, sure, I agree with that. I agree. Because over here, it regularly gets to like 90 or 100 degrees in the summer, and it still gets to the 90s even in September and October here, when we still have that high, like 50+% humidity. Wait, Dr. Barber, if you're in the southeast US, does that mean are you in Georgia by any chance? That sounds like it could be Georgia.
Georgia?
Well, Dr.
Maybe Florida?
Yeah, Dr. Barber said southeast US, and he said humidity here is unbearable. Well, I would imagine Texas, Virginia Beach has horrible weather all year round. Huh. Flax Squid says, went to Las Vegas for a week, got dry, itchy skin immediately. Oh, okay, Dr. Barber. North Carolina, yeah, I could imagine it gets pretty damn hot over there as well.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
I have a friend that lives in Georgia too, and he said the weather over there is really messed up. It's like a lot of rain and everything. Weather's like...
And they got the humidity too.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what I think you would probably find intriguing though?
What?
Jaren, is that you know what's coming to Fortnite soon is The Simpsons.
Oh shit.
Oh boy, a new Fortnite add-on?
Yeah, so they have these things they do called mini seasons, because most seasons usually go for about 3 months, but this one's only gonna be for like 1 month. And for one month,
so you're
the whole Fortnite map is Springfield.
Oh shit.
The whole map is Springfield.
Wow. Wait, so you're telling me I can be Homer Simpson and shoot people in the head as Homer Simpson?
Yes. Yes.
Whoa!
keep in mind, I already own Peter Griffin. I have that skin.
Oh
So I'll
wow.
have Peter Griffin.
Wait, so when you buy a skin, you get to keep it forever with your account?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's some rare cases where they've removed things from your locker, but for the most part, yes, you do pretty much.
Thanks for watching, FTV. FTV says, I gotta go, Jaren, because I'm playing as Lincoln Clay and trying to kill Sel Marcano. It's great talking with you. It's funny, so he's playing Mafia 3 right now.
Oh, nice.
I still have to play Mafia the Old Country.
Yeah, I didn't really hear too much discourse from that game outside of like I think the first week, but I remember someone was talking about like I don't know, there was this weird complaint about like how you can't swim, like you can get in the water, but you're just kind of like standing in the water. I'm just like, I mean, maybe you're not supposed to swim
Yeah,
really.
that's
Like
that's all I
not
could
every
think of.
you don't have to make not every game has to be focused around like swimming.
7 out
I
of
mean, yeah,
10, too much water.
yeah, pretty much. Oh my god. Um,
Yeah.
but
Well,
yeah, I just think it's crazy that it's gotten to that point where you have something like Springfield that's literally just like fully playable, basically.
yeah,
Like that's
Koval
insane.
Gove says Vegas has no rain, and I'm happy about that because no offense, no one knows how to drive. Well, no one knows how to drive in Houston either, so it's about even. Yeah, I've heard that Las
Yeah.
Vegas traffic is absolutely horrific now.
Oh yeah, it's like freaking New York, dude. I'm not even joking.
Well, I don't know if anything is quite New York traffic.
But I mean, it's, at night though, it's pretty bad though. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's pretty bad at night.
Mm.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, the traffic's terrible. I will say that as much. And I mean, I've driven in this kind of traffic too, so I at least have learned a bit about it from experience.
Yeah. Hey, you know what would be great? Is when I can finally beat both your asses at NBA 2K again.
Oh boy.
Oh, Koval, I've seen London has bad traffic. I have seen that. I've seen those dash cam videos. When they crash, they say, "Oh, you fucking wanker, why you keep hitting my car?" Something like that. I'm horrible at doing accents. Keanu's a million times better at it than I am. Like, I cannot do accents to save my life.
I had to do a British accent when I was doing the Sherlock Holmes play. Fun fact.
Yeah, Keanu. Yeah, I remember those days. Did you ever see the videos of
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Did you ever see the video? Did you ever see the videos of fuck, what was it? It was the videos of David Cornsweet doing an impression of Nicholas Hoult.
I don't know if I think I saw. Yes, actually, yeah.
He did an impression on the when he was on Rick Glassman's podcast.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Because I know, and it's funny because Nick Holt, he's no stranger to American accents, and he can pull them off pretty damn well.
Right.
Too. Yeah.
Koval said my accent was pretty good. Well, thanks. Fuck. See, that's like I'm constantly in my head thinking I have to override every vowel before it comes out of my mouth. See, I'm trying to sound, and I just end up talking like Nico Bellic whenever I try to do a British accent. It's
Nico.
It's so horrible. It's so horrible. It's like every time. Now it sounds kind of Jamaican. Like every time. How would they say the I? Every time I try to do a British accent, I always fuck it up. You know what I mean?
God damn it.
I'm all over the place. Koval, no, I cannot speak. Well, before I used to be able to speak Tagalog, which that's the language from the Philippines. I could speak that fluently with my mom, with my aunt, but I've just completely forgotten it now. I can still completely understand it, but being able to like say the words out, it's tough for me now.
Dang.
Yeah, because I remember hearing his accent quite a bit back in the day when he used to speak it. But yeah, it's been a hot minute.
Yeah, I mean, I
it's
used to
good.
speak Tagalog. I was like, what, maybe 10 years old the last time I really could speak it and like speak it fluently.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
But that's the thing is my aunt speaks to me in Tagalog and I speak to her in English. It's sort of like whenever you would watch Kingpin and Madame Gao have a conversation.
That is true. It's like
Well,
he
I'm
knows
gonna
that
have to
he's not-
learn for me because my girl is from the Philippines. So I'm gonna have to learn.
Yeah, you have to learn Tagalog. I mean, that's the one cool thing about Mo's girlfriend being Filipino is that eventually when she comes to Houston, like her and my aunt could speak with no issues.
So I had to, I got a chuckle from the chat. A true man is not afraid to soy jack on the live stream thumbnail. Honestly, those make the best kind of thumbnails.
What does
They really
soy
do.
jack mean? I've never heard that word in my life. What the fuck is what is this crazy lingo with you crazy kids these days?
That's unk behavior. Yeah,
That's unk behavior? I mean, hey, if they call Alex Caruso on the Thunder an unk at 31, I guess 31 years old is unk age now. I don't know.
I mean, I've been unk since I was 29. You know?
Oh, wait. So, okay, the word unk, that's just short for uncle, right?
In theory, yes. But
Okay.
it is a term that's also used for like old head, basically.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I mean, of course I'm an
It
unk.
is also short for.
I mean, look at all my fucking cassettes. I'm an unk.
Yeah. No, that fits the bill. That fits the bill.
Also, Keanu, you saw my 90s Walkman that I have, right?
Yeah, I think I saw a photo. I saw the.
Like,
photo.
let me bring it out. Let the unk bring out his Walkman. The Walkman pressed the Windows key on the keyboard. Here it is. It's a Sony Walkman. I know for sure because it has that LCD screen on it to show like the radio and like whether you're playing or rewinding or fast forward, it'll say it. The thing is, I have never been able to get this to work. I bought this for $33 on eBay and I thought, wow, that's such a good price. And then I put it in. It's like, damn, I can't hear anything. Like when you open this up, like it doesn't, like when you press play, like the gears don't turn, like nothing turns at all. So thankfully though, in Houston, there is a vintage electronics repair place in Houston, where they will repair Walkmans and like old like turntables and audio receivers from the 70s up till now. And I asked them, do you fix Walkmans? Because it feels like this needs like some work on the motor and getting new belts on. And they said, yeah, they said it'll be $99. You know what? It costs $200 to buy a brand new good condition Walkman on eBay. I'll take it. I'll give you the $100 for them to fix this.
And that's it, like, so the value of those older items are getting, like, good, Like, they're coming back,
What? The poop shitters? The first... What the fuck is this? That's a song. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, you won't get copyrighted for it. Don't worry.
I won't get copyrighted? What the fuck is that?
No. It's 2 seconds.
Oh, this is a song that's... Okay, guys, I guess we're doing a reaction.
Welcome to the poop shitters.
I don't know what the fuck I'm listening to, so... Hang on, guys. This is called the Poop Shitters. I don't know what the fuck this is. Okay.
Album 1, song 1, the first drop.
I'm hearing some pretty good jazz. Doesn't sound bad. Are they gonna start farting or something? I don't know what this is.
What the heck am I hearing?
It's like a jazz band. I'm not hearing anything unusual. Or I'm just stupid and I can't hear it. Yeah, it's just sounds like a generic jazz. I don't get it. Or I guess they just really wanted to catch people's attention with a band name called the Poop Shitters.
I mean, besides the name and everything, I don't know. It's just
If you're lucky, it said the crap shitters.
if you're look if you're someone like me that's I've heard all different types of music, right? And of course I've heard my share of jazz. I know you have too.
I mean, we made a song called The Shitty Song.
It's just one of those things that are kind of subtle, but if you're like really into music, you'll kind of listen to it and you'll get the sense that maybe something sounds just maybe a little off about it. Like if you go back and you listen to that, like the trumpet,
It sounds like someone shitting.
no, it just sounds like someone who learned trumpet for like maybe one day. And it's
Oh, so it's sort of
so
it's like the Universal. Like remember when they would someone would fuck up the Universal Studios movie, they would play it on the recorder and they would show someone fucking it up. Is it kind of like that?
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, it's just someone that like it's just you listen to the trumpet, right? And it's just
Right.
like I mean, come on, you've heard some pretty damn good trumpet players in your time, right?
Yeah, of course.
And this sounds like if I were attempt to record trumpet after like learning it like maybe a day.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, that makes more sense. Hey,
I learned how to play guitar yesterday. I'm gonna
Right.
record, that kind of shit. But it's also funny because, like, yeah, I mean, if you're someone that doesn't really listen to a lot of jazz, then it's like, what the hell am I listening to?
Yeah.
But I think what also makes it funny is that it's like super low quality too.
Yeah, I get that.
Super low quality.
Definitely.
So there's a lot of there's a lot of elements that you may not pick up on right away. I guess that's why I enjoy those kind of videos, Like you just try to like you just I don't know, man. I crack up every time I listen to it. Like I shared it to my brother and he was just like, "Bruh." I'm like, "What are you broing me for, but cuz of the name or cuz of how the song sounds, No, I just love the super low quality element of it. But obviously the trumpet just sounding the way that it does. It just I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to explain, Also, I like that part. I like that one part where he's like
I mean, I get it. I think you're more amused by it than I am, but yeah, I mean, I get it. Yeah. Like, it gives me a good chuckle. But, I mean, it doesn't make me laugh my ass off like Chandler or Phoebe at all.
No. It's just.
Also, Keanu, you gotta tell Mo why he needs to start watching Friends. Or better yet, why Mo should come over here and he can do a reaction to Friends.
I feel like it should be you that would have to try to convince him to like at least with Friends. For me, it would be Seinfeld. It's like this is why you should watch Seinfeld.
I mean, Mo has seen Seinfeld and he loves it, but he's just never watched Friends.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I've seen Seinfeld. It was pretty good.
Yeah. I love the part when Kramer was putting cement in the washing machine and dryer. Yeah. Oh, good Lord. I have been going for 3 hours. Yeah, guys, I think it's time for me to go because my aunt's going to be on the way back soon. And she is going to want to watch either SmackDown or the World Series or the NBA on Amazon Prime. And
Maybe all three.
well, I mean, I'm recording SmackDown, so we'll be able to watch that no matter what. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching, and thank you, Keanu, and thanks, Mo, for joining the stream.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
If I can't get a hold of a login, I'll probably just try to find a stream because I definitely want to check it out for sure.
And also, guys, make sure to watch or make sure to be on the lookout for Keanu's album. That's it's called Time Machine. It will be on his Bandcamp page, and I'll make sure to add a description. Or I can show you guys the website right here. Actually, it's
it'll be October 30th. It is coming up very soon.
It's right here, bruceparkerproject.bandcamp.com. It's this right over here. This is the page, and when Time Machine is available, it will be right over here where Honor B-Sides is. His newest album, I heard it. It's great. I got to play guitar and bass on the song Rebirth. Had a great time with it. So, yes. So, thanks, guys, for joining us on the stream. Now, Keanu, Mo, I'm not going to hang up on Discord yet, but I'm just telling everyone the stream's over. So, anyways, thank you, everyone on YouTube watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, YouTube.